Oh, yes. I'm not down. I'm still up. I'm not down. I'm still up. Oh my gosh, yes. What's going on? Yes. Oh my gosh. What's going on? Oh man, what's going on? Ooh, I'm still looking around, guys. Let's see what's going on here. I'm starting. I got a few in here already, right? Destroying the lips. What's up? You got it. They're trying to hold me down. I'm still standing. They're trying to hold me down. I'm still standing. James, yeah, that counseled you yesterday. I know it, huh? I can remember as a kid. Get back in that pool. Show them who's there. I'm still here. I'm still standing. I guess I'm gonna have to just go ahead and just follow the rules as much as possible. Hey, that's all I can do, right? So, what's up, Mike? Baby turtle fish. What's going on? Man, I gotta get stronger. Oh, wait a minute. I'm gonna take phone calls. I think I can take phone calls. Oh yeah, wait, let me hook it up. Yeah, I might take some phone calls. Yeah, I can't. I'm not dodging. Not dodge. Let's see here. Make sure I gotta make sure I learn to put the phone on. I was debating on it. And so, I got some people coming. Listen here. Oh, let me see here. Get it going here. Okay, let me get it going here. Okay, I think I got it going. Hook it up now. Got people send me some stuff. I even didn't look at it today. I've been looking at all kinds of stuff. Here we go. Oh my gosh, how many people got in here? Got a few people. Got a few people in here. Let me stop this. Let me start out by saying, God bless America. Jesus Christ is King. Praise the Lord. John 3:16. John 3:16. Let's get it. Oh my gosh, let's get it. I am so excited still, guys. I still have President Trump winning. I still have the number. Call in live. Yesterday, call in live. Yeah. No, live call in, that's what it says. Yesterday was pretty different. You know what's going to happen now. I got to tighten up my game. This is YouTube's platform. It's not For Real with Mike's platform. So I have to tighten up the game. Hammer the house. Yeah. So I got to tighten up my, the rules and everything. And then, is it Israel's poking the bear? I see what's going on here. Amen. Brooklyn, yeah. Just got to follow the rules and everything's good. It seems like, I got a YouTube warning. It's called YouTube warning, then YouTube strike, and then another strike, and then you're out. Yeah. Apparently, apparently it was like, you okay? We're gonna take away your warning, but yet you still got a violation. So that was odd. That was very odd to me. I had two different messages. One was saying, okay, you do have a warning. The next one is a strike, and then the other one was like a warning, and then so it was like, whatever. So it seemed like they still didn't like what I was doing. So that's what pretty much what they were saying. They didn't like what I was doing, yet not giving me a warning here. Let's see what I got going. Make sure you hit the like button, guys. So so it's maybe it's no more Terrys around. No more busters around. It's like almost like the mafia I got to do here. I just got to clean house. Clean house with anybody that's not a Republican. I clean house. That's the only way I know how to do it, right? That's the only way I know how to do it. You have friends and stuff, and you say, oh, don't mess with them. Why? Trust me, don't. Well, anyway, it works that way, it seems like, right? It seems like, birds flock together. I'm going to read some comments. I got James from Brooklyn. For God so loved the world, he gave his only forgotten son. For those who believe in him shall not perish, but have eternal life. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Wow, I've been hearing that for a while. Besides in sports, everybody say our Father, right? And then we get going, boy. We get going, though. We get cooking then, boy. We say we all know, who the person is that's turning you in. I don't know. Listen. I know how it works. It's not my first channel. I know how it works. And I'm seeing other people doing the same thing. So I'm hearing other people. So I had a week up on this, and I still didn't heed to it. It's been going on for a minute. another channel. So I know this was coming, and then sure enough, it hit me. It hit me. And when they do it in series. So it might happen again, and that's why it looks like I won't be showing any I'll make clips. I'm pretty much this is what I probably do. I'll probably make clips because it said third party. So third party could be also phone calls, you know? So it could be phone calls, but that day wasn't the day that was out of bounds. Not even any of the callers were out of bounds. So that was just the funny thing about it. So that means, of course, so if they picked that day of all the days, and I still have the video, and I'm looking through it, and the only thing they can give me is that I use other clips, but I didn't use any other YouTuber clips. So it's. And I do watch other Democratic stuff and stuff. Here we go. But, it is what it is. Maybe it was a Trump train, too, and it was just something. Oh, it's not callers. Oh, it's not callers. I don't know. I think it may be. It could be the callers. It could be the callers. It could be. I know other people use phone calls and stuff, but a lot of them are scripted. Or they pick people who are Democrats. Third party could be a lot of things. It could be also stuff I put up. It was another girl. It was another lady that I know. Is it cut your feet? Is he here? Yeah, Buster. You too. Cut your feet. Yep. I'm sorry, Buster. I won't allow you to call in. I won't take your phone calls, Buster. I'm so sorry. You could be in the chat. Catherine, what's going on? Yeah. Crack. It's Cracker Corn. Do you love Whitey? Do you love Whitey? So so I guess I'm gonna have to have a harsher rule here. Harsher rules. As they say, yeah, it was a tough day. It was a tough day. Listen, you always get up, you adjust, you realize this is not my platform. This is YouTube's platform. I have to follow their rules 100%. I knew it was coming, and I still didn't do anything about it. Jimmy Crockhorn, yeah, I'm gonna have to 24 hours, buddy. Here we go. Here, 24 hours. Yeah, after a while here, Democrats ruin the education. It's a teacher ruins here. Let's keep it going here. So let me keep it going for a minute here. I got Jason here. I got Jason Williams here. That gives me Silver Star. Thank you, Jason. I haven't seen you here before, Jason. I appreciate that, Jason Williams. Okay. I tell you what, boys, it's not easy waking up. Winning at what? So what does that mean? And what does that deal say? It sounds just like an Obama deal. Well. I'm so close, like taking calls and not taking calls. Here we go, Mike, Patriots Chatter. Oh, wait, guys. Yes, what's going on? See here, Jason. Yeah, I got the number there. I seem like I'm in between. Let me make sure that my everything's hooking up there. Flow state. Oh, thank you so much again. I'm getting people that I have never seen here do this stuff here. I haven't seen you here, Jenga Clouds. I appreciate it. I haven't seen you here. I'm talking about, like I said, I was like, I'm gunshot on everything. It's here. I was Jason Williams. Okay, let me see here. That is so odd. Very odd. I'm going to tell you what's odd, guys. I can check everybody's background. I can check everybody except Jason Williams and Jason Williams and who was the other one? Hector, I cannot see you. I can't see you. Oh, yes, I can. I can see Hector. Wait, who's the one I couldn't see? They gave me Jason Rule. Okay, there was another one here. Okay, now I can see Jason Williams. Oh, I see what the problem was. I can't see their jewels when they do jewels, but I can see your background. I'm sorry about that, Jason. I was about to say, I'm going to see how old Jason is. How long has he been around? Jason's been he got a couple videos. Jason's been around for, okay, you've been around for a minute. Okay, you even threw some videos up. Okay, Jason. All right. I'm doing background checks. I'm doing all kind of stuff. I'm doing all kind of stuff here on everybody. I'm checking everybody. I trust no one now. Let me see here. I see here. 21. Okay. Okay, Clouds. Okay, I see there. Let's keep it going here. Okay, let's get it going here. I was going to check to see my stream so I can lower it and adjust it now. I'm debating on what kind of advertisement am I gonna push stuff down or what. You know, um, I have time to decide. Let me see. Can I take another look and do this differently? Okay, one second. I'm gonna make sure. Can I? Okay, here we go. I'm sorry. Oh man, is the stream off? Oh my gosh, it only shows one person waiting. Oh, okay, so okay. Let me get ready to get started. Okay. Oh, you said somebody said it might be bots. Yeah, I don't know. Here we go. I don't know. This is what did you call me? Start laughing out loud. No, I'm just saying. Okay, let me see what's going on, guys. I have some stuff to talk about. I tell you, I try to like decide what's up and what's down. If you haven't subscribed, hit the like button. I really appreciate it. Guys, today's topics, we can talk about a lot of things here. Today's topic, political headlines focus on President Trump's escalating foreign policy maneuvers in G7 summit, critical developments in the congressional war powers, ongoing federal law enforcement investigations, and key victories in the 2026 midterm primary elections. So that's one of the things. That's some of the things we're going to talk about. Yeah, the first one with foreign policy and an Iran agreement. We're going to talk about that one. The Senate backs Trump's on Iran deal. That's a victory for President Trump. A victory for President Trump. Let me go ahead and put that down as right now, guys. A victory for President Trump. There we go. Is a problem for the Democratic Party. Here we go. Light one more time. Here we go. Yep. We're going to get it going good. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, there's another one. It's another one. It's a problem for the Democratic Party. The Senate narrow rejected a war powers resolution aimed at limiting President Trump's strike authority, giving him legislative victory as to continue his framework for peace agreement in the Middle East, right? With and that's what's most important thing here. That it seems like the Democratic Party doesn't even want him to do anything. They just keep on going against him. The G7 tensions and oil sanctions. During the G7 summit, President Trump signaled a potential return to a swift oil sanctions against Russia. Russia. Even though Putin wished him a happy birthday on his birthday, yep, Trump didn't like it, I guess. Something must have happened because he's pushing swift oil sanctions against Russia to ramp up pressure regarding Ukraine. So something in that birthday call, I guess, kind of like didn't turn out the way he wanted to. And he's actually starting to deciding that he wants to wrap up the sanctions on that. Of course, that'd be great, right? That would be great for a lot of areas, I guess, with oil. And the only thing I'm thinking about is oil. Is because they put sanctions on them, then they have to get oil from somewhere else. Funding denials. Trump explicitly denied that the United States would pour any money directly into Iran as part of the unfolding diplomatic revolution. He's saying that we will not put any money into it. He said he denied it. He said you can say what you want. He said they ain't going to put any money into it. So we'll see about that. He said any money. That means he's not going to pour any money at all. That means none, right? Another victory there. It said the Strait of Hormuz security. The Trump administration is mulling incentives to coerce the worried commercial oil tankers back through the Strait of Hormuz, promising that European allies will assist in the mine clearing operations. Yep, they still got mines there, and we'll hopefully clear all that up and it'll happen. I think we all kind of like want to look and see what's going on and hope that this really, really is what it is. I think so. I'm going to get in the comments and see if I see anything in the comments. I'm so gun shy a little bit here. I'm seeing all these new people. I'm seeing Oakwood. How you doing, Oakwood? I've never seen you before. I'm seeing Jason Williams. I've never seen you before. I'm seeing some people here. So it is what it is. I got James from Brooklyn. How you going? 23 people involved in attempt attack. Oh yeah, that's a story there. that's a story there that's we can definitely get into, and that was very troublesome on that one as well. Um, yeah, that's very that's one of those things. It says here 23 people identified by federal investigations belong to the encrypted network of anti-government extremists who allegedly plotted to a phase mass casualty attack on the UCF Freedom 250. The event held on the White House South Lawn. Wow, can you believe that? 23 individuals, guys. It says, according to the unsealed document of Justice Court documents, the statements by the FBI Director Kash Patel, the group coordinated their operation details through a signal group chat. Gosh, consisting of 23 identified users. While all 23 individuals have been mapped out by the federal investigative, five primary suspects are recently in custody. So out of those 23, 5 are in custody and facing heavy federal conspiracy and weapon charges. Can you believe that? Wow, 23 of them. Wow. It says, oh, that's pretty sad. It's pretty sad. Yeah, it says it was a multi-phase attack plan. According to the FBI unsealed records, the network devised a sophisticated strategy to target high-profile attendees, including President Donald Trump, Vice President J.D. Vance, Elon Musk, and visiting Israel Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu. Oh my gosh, yes. One, the drone strike, guys. That was the first one. The network planned to yeah. Multiple explosive drones over the buildings adjacent to the UCF arena. The White House lawn to oh my gosh. Can you believe that? They were going to try to create chaos and panic. They're going to generate chaos and panic. Sound like a Democratic side already. Chaos and panic. That's what they do when they protest and riot. Chaos. Can you get out? Chaos and panic. That's what they do over and over again. Chaos and panic. That's what I'm seeing right now. That's exactly what they do over and over again. Chaos and panic. 2, they had another plan also, sniper funneling. It said the initial drone explosive was designed to trigger a massive, I can't get it out, forcing fleeing crowds directly towards a pre-staged sniper team stationed at designated elevated choke points. Wow. Just saying that seems like that was this, woo, they were just on it, weren't they? I wonder if these are like ex-military people or something. And then it says 3, the gate breach. A planned second wave of the plot involved an attempt to directly storm the White House perimeter gates. Can you believe that? I can't believe that. Yep, they're American citizens here. Well, we'll see. Maybe. I don't know. I got Abraham Alvarez. Oh my gosh, the first guy. Okay, so the network was blown open on June 10th. Oh, so they didn't tell us about it. So it says the 5 suspects in custody. We got all the 5 suspects in custody. It says the network was blown open on June 10th. As the mother of one of the suspects alerted the law enforcement to her son's extreme anti-government views and suspicious behavior. The following 5 were arrested across multiple states during the subsequent multiple agency sweeps. The first guy I have right here, guys, is Abraham Alvarez, 31-year-old Omaha. From Omaha. Yeah, here we go, Nebraska. Alleged key ringleader. He's the key ringleader, 31-year-old Abraham Alvarez. Yeah, alleged key ringleader. I can't get it out. Known in the Signal chat as Shepherd. He was known as Shepherd. Shepherd. Can you imagine that? Shepherd. I guess the other ones just shepherds. You know, oh my gosh, here we go. I think I got to go and work. It's going to work here now. Can you imagine that? Shepherds. Oh my gosh. That's wow. Isn't that wow? Wow. That's really wow. Oh, I got the sheep there. Shepherd. He was arrested during a tactical raid at the abandoned Nebraska church. He purchased to use as a group operational fallback or location. So thank you for the subscription. Thank you for subscribing, Kevin Lofton. Thank you. I appreciate that. So yeah, this guy here, the first one was named Abraham here. He actually had, his name was Shepherd, and he was arrested for this tactical. He was arrested during a tactical raid at his Nebraska church, which he purchased for an operation fallback location. Wow. The second guy we have is Tyson Parper. Tyson C. Parper. He's 19 years old. 19 years old from Danville, Ohio. Wow. The initial suspect arrested in Cincinnati after his family contacted the local police. So this guy here, Tyson Parper, his mom and dad, his mother said, this boy's out of control. Run the bells for us, right? Wow. So glad I did. He was only 19 years old. Then Brian Roa, 24. Oh my gosh, from Calamasa, California. He's from California. Oh my gosh. Found in possession of an assault rifle, handgun, technical gear, two-way radios. Oh my gosh. And a laser targeting pointer. Oh my God, he was 24 years old. Another guy named Michael Thomas. 32 years old. From Pinion Hills, California. I'm trying to think where that is. I have no idea. Closely coordinated with Roya on regional weapons logistics. Can you believe that? We got a 24-year-old and a 32-year-old out of California coordinating what they gonna do when they get there. And then Daniel here, we have another one that's 32 years old. Terry, I'm not taking Democratic calls. Terry, I'm not taking Democratic calls. I'm gonna tell him. Let me tell him. I forgot I don't dodge anybody. What the hell? This is not the day, Terry.
Call from Terry.
This is not the day, Terry. How you doing, Terry? Why are you calling me, man? You laughing at me, man? You laughing at me? That's not good, Terry.
I'm not laughing at you.
Yes, you are. You laughing at me, Terry.
No, I'm not.
Yes, you are. I'm not. I see all your teeth. I see all your teeth in your mouth right now. If I can see you, I can see all your teeth.
What I'm laughing about is, you remember when we talked last week, right?
Terry, I'm gonna let you go. I'm gonna let you go, Terry. I'm gonna let you go, Terry.
You remember?
Oh my gosh, Terry. I'm sorry, Terry. I can't take your call, man. I can't take your call. You're not gonna shoot straight with me. You already. Terry, I'm not gonna take your call, man. I'm not gonna take your call. I'm trying to hold my composure. I'm trying to be a good person here. Okay, here we go. There we go. It won't ring anymore. Okay, here we go. I'm sorry, Terry. I can't take your call. I'll see it in chat. Today's not. Oh my gosh, laughing with Mike. You think you'll be one of the ones that got you cut, Buster? I'm telling you, today is not the day, Buster. I'm telling you. Listen, Buster, you on a great line also. Here we go. I got someone's giving me some money here. What's got here? Listen, my back's is getting blown up. What? Blown up. But I stay coming back. Liberals were not outlast me. Oh my gosh, my back stays getting blown out. What is you saying here? My back stays getting blown out, but I stay coming back. What? You see who this person is. This is outrageous. Oh my God. Thank you for the donations. But I'm trying to like, Gabe, what's going on here, man? Oh my God. Bro, I just renewed my membership. Why you hating? Well, I hate you can't get a refund. Bo, I'm telling you, Buster, today is not today. You can have a membership or not membership. If you're not aligning what's going on, let me see what's going on. Terry just called up and laughed in my face. Wow. Maybe I'm not. You know what? Maybe I'm not playing a bigger person. I should listen to him, huh? You think I should listen to him? Give me a 1 in chat if you think I should listen to Terry. Terry, we have a universal headache from you. Okay. Buster's going to be the next one. I guess Buster doesn't believe me. I guess he doesn't believe me. Okay, here we go.
Call from Buster Starfish.
Buster, today is not the day, man.
Why is that, Mike? What's
You know
matter,
why,
man?
Buster. You know why. I got a warning. I had to
I
fight.
don't. I didn't know what happened
I
last
had
night.
to
You got cut. I wasn't the one that did that.
I didn't say you were. I don't know who did it. I already told you. I'm like the mafia here. I just cut everybody. Everybody that's unaligned with me at any point from this recent moment. That's what I'm going to do, Buster. And I'm just going to start a new group. That's the only thing I can do. That's the only logical thing you should do. I shouldn't just keep going saying
No, it's not.
who did it. I don't have to worry about who did it. You know what I'm talking about? I don't.
You do though, because like if you think it's just somebody on a different side that's doing this to you, that's not possible, man. I'm telling you, we all keep it pretty chill.
So you think it's somebody on my side that did? Oh, I'm talking to you longer than I want to talk to you. Thank you, Buster. I appreciate your phone call, man. God bless you. Okay, here we go. I got another phone caller. Okay, almost. Let's see. I got Lucy. Oh my gosh! Wait a minute. I'm sorry, Lucy.
Call from Hammer.
Hey, Hammer. Oh, I'm sorry.
Call from.
Hold on 1 second, please. I'm so sorry. Hold on a second, please. Hey, Hammer. Hold on a second, okay? I got somebody just in front of you. All right, thank you. Hey, how you doing? Who's calling?
Gerald.
Who?
Gerald?
Joe, why are you playing on the phone?
What do you mean?
How old are you?
15.
You're too young. You're too young. I'm so sorry. Okay, here we go. Hammer, how you doing?
It's Hammer.
Yeah, how you doing, man? What's going on?
Man, I'm doing well, Mike.
Yeah.
I got to thinking, like, because I was looking, kind of doing some research when you first came on.
Yeah.
And I think the third-party thing, and I can show you, but I could be wrong, Mike, but I think the third-party deal is like when you were scrolling and you were using videos, like I think you were off of X, and you were kind of scrolling and grabbing some stuff, and you were playing some different things.
Yeah.
I think what happens when you're on live and you're doing these things is if it's been like on their channel, like their little algorithm will catch stuff like that, and it might be that.
I think so.
Or it's some guys that keep threatening to tell on everybody and get people that they don't like kicked off.
Well, yeah, I think
it could be that.
I think it's that too. But I'm not the only channel. The thing too, I'm not the only channel. So I've been watching it. I mean, it's been going on also with Democrats as well. So it's not just like people that are pro-Trump. It's also happening to Democrats as well. So it's not like something. Hold on a second. I got a call, please. So I think I told you about it. Hold on a second. Hold on a second, please.
Call from
Angela.
Angela, you're too young. Okay.
What are you talking about?
You
Wait, hold on before you hang up.
How old are you,
I have
Angela?
one question.
How old are you?
I just turned 18 this year.
Okay. All right, we're back. Okay.
Yeah. But you know what, Mike? Haters are going to hate.
Yeah.
Lovers are going to love. For Real with Mike is number one.
Oh.
And to hell with all the above. You feel me?
Yeah. Yeah, definitely, man. Definitely.
I'm being silly, but Mike, it's all good, man. You know what? I don't think, me and Buster butt heads. I don't think he would do that to you. I think, even though he is a leftist, I don't think Buster did, but whatever it is, he encouraged others. I think it was Patrick.
Who? Patrick? I don't know.
Patrick.
I don't know.
Patrick. Patrick SquarePants.
I know.
But,
I know. Buster probably saying, "What is going on with my?" Listen, if I don't know, listen, we all generic, right? We all generic. Only person I see on the face is me. Only person I have seen on the face. Only person I've had a conversation with. I guess I have Baby Turtlefish and Myron. But I got like a handful. I got a handful of people that I like. I can say like, you know what? I have seen their face. I've seen the location. Michael. Actually, Michael. What's it called? Hard Right. You know, I that's 3 legitimate. That's true. Everyone else.
You've seen my face. We've been on.
I glanced at your face. I glanced at your face. I didn't see your face. I didn't see your face too. I'm not saying you did it. I don't think you did it. I really don't think.
Gotcha.
I think some people like you probably have a job that you don't want people to see your face because you don't want to get doxxed or whatever. And I understand that you have your reasons. So I understand that. So I mean, same thing. Perry was mentioning something like that. He doesn't say his real name, and I don't think it's his real name, and I don't think he, so he's vague as well. You know what I'm talking about? So he flipped it on you, but he's flipping it. I can flip it right back on him. You know what I'm talking about? So So I mean, with the reality of that, I think Terry, I have seen his face, and he's pretty open book.
Yeah,
I don't think he did it. I actually
he's pretty open about. He's pretty open about his white hate.
Yeah,
he's all good,
I'm almost certain it wasn't Terry, but I'm actually like, I'm not even doing this here. Yeah, but good evening. Yeah. Thank you, Jason. James from Brooklyn. Thank you for the welcome to the For Real family, man. Thank you so much. That means so much to me. It really does. It means so much to me. It's emotional that it makes me feel calm. So I don't know. You're totally right. The third party. It was you're 100% right on that. Hammer. You're 100% about me drifting on X. And I know better.
And I think that's the third party deal that they're talking about. Yeah. I think that it's when you're bringing up stuff that could be copyrighted on other platforms is the issue, and I'm almost positive that's what it is. I'm not 100%, but I'm 99.9. But at any rate, Mike, I'm gonna hop off here, man. Love your show. You already know I'm a big supporter, man. Love you. To even the guys that I don't agree with. Yeah. Hope y'all are doing well. God bless.
Hold on a second. Bye. I got another call. Okay, thank you. Bye. I got another call. Bye. Peace.
Call from.
Hey, Mike, it's Hard Right.
Hey, Hard Right, what's going on? Hold on a second, please. Hold on a second.
You got.
Okay, go ahead. All right, I'm back. What'd you say?
You still got Hammer on?
No, I just hung up from Hammer. Yeah, I just hung up. I literally
just
hung
up. You can stay with him.
Yeah. I trust you. You know I trust you. I pretty much trust you. I like I said, I got like 4 or 5 that James from Brooklyn, I had a conversation with him. I think he's up, but I don't think I can go on to what that's what we do on the internet, right? You can't trust everything, right?
Man, I don't know. That was like so fishy last night.
It was.
I don't like to call up a lot because I can't articulate my words as good as Hammer and Mike and Bad can.
Uh-huh.
But I like throwing the people down in the chat. That's where I spend most of my time.
Uh-huh.
But sometimes I might do it too well that they can't take the heat and they have to get angry and maybe they have to go ahead and report you. I don't know, man. I think we're doing too much winning.
Yeah.
Like when you have that awesome manifestation of what Trump did over his birthday weekend.
Yeah.
With the, like that has to be a big slap in the face to everybody. You know what I mean? Trump knows how to troll. Yes. He definitely knows how to troll,
yes.
And then the fact that gets us all hyped up, they might get a little mad. I don't know what happened, but maybe someone got so mad last night that they said, oh, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and report this show.
Yeah.
Geez, I don't know what it is, but I hope that's not the case. But I don't know. So I'm sorry, man. I'm going off on a tangent.
No, you're good. You're very good. You're very good. You're very good. You know what made it so? I wasn't too. Because I experienced this before, and that I knew it was just a warning and all so forth and everything. What bothered me was I said I saw the warning signs before. You know what I'm talking about? I saw the warning signs before. And I think Hammer is totally right. Me drifting on the internet on X. I think I'm going to start doing like I did before. I got to start pre-selecting all the, any videos or articles that I read, I'm just going to do them in advance. You know what I'm talking about? I have them all
Did you
pre-selected.
did you try to get an answer from YouTube? Did they give you any explanation about it?
No, they just put the whole video, the whole live stream. They gave me a whole live stream. They actually sent me one. One said it was rejected, then the other one says, "We'll take away your strike or warning." So it was like it was toss up. So it was like, yes, it was something wrong, but yeah, we're just gonna let you. We're gonna take it away. So I guess if I do it again, it'll be another warning, but this time it'll stay. And then and then the next time it'll be a strike. So but it was kind of confusing. But I'm listening to the last one, Black People for Trump. I just don't get it. That's what someone says here. Okay, okay. Versus Gravity.
Yeah, man. I'm married to an Italian woman, so
Okay.
you're part of the family. You're part of the family, if you know what I'm saying.
Okay,
So
okay.
we could figure this out, my friend. We could figure it out. So I'm hanging out at a friend's house right now, and I think he has a question for you.
Oh,
Do
go
you
ahead.
have a question, Charles?
No, I was just going to ask, does he know why he was?
No, that's
So how
we're
do-
trying to get to the bottom of it.
Right.
He wants him not to do that again.
Well, that's a great
Yeah.
question. Do you know? No, YouTube is really vague. They're vague in giving you answers to something, unless they really gonna give you a strike. I noticed that when they give you a strike, they'll narrow it down and show you the clip. You know what I'm talking about? They'll show you the part. But this one here, they just showed the whole YouTube video, and it was an hour. It was a live stream. It was an hour and 22 minutes, I think. And so it was something within the hour or 22 minutes that said third party. Oh, wait a minute. Shit. I could read it. Oh, what I'm doing. I can read the first part of it when I first received it. I'm like speculating what it said. I can just read it. And then I don't have to guess what it is.
Yeah, because Bad he kind of got me hyped up. If we're going to go to the reporting game, I'm all for it. So, because me and Bad know who is out there in the other side of the.
Bad. Yeah. But someone always in the chat always talks about it. Let me see, do I have it here? Your stream was interrupted.
I mean, you were just
This
having
is-
a very cordial conversation with Mel.
Yeah.
I mean, it was, wasn't anything worth reporting. So I don't know. It just makes me feel a little suspicious. And if those people want to play those games, don't worry, man. We got your
I
back.
think here it is.
We'll when they go low, we go lower.
Okay, it's pretty. It's pretty. You talking about what's that lady's name? What was it? Well, who said that? Was it Michelle?
That was the no, that was the
Oprah.
mayor from he was funny.
Kamala.
Oh,
Kamala.
man.
Oh, somebody who said that. Somebody's.
He looked like a good guy. He was I think a mayor out of where did they have that water issue?
Detroit.
Yeah, he died though, but man,
Oh,
he
okay.
can handle it. He goes, when they go low, we go lower.
It says here, what we found. It says, we think your content didn't follow our third-party content policy. I guess they have some kind of AI system here. It says we've detected third-party content in your live stream that was not corrected, follow repeated warnings of possible abuse. So something about abuse.
Maybe Hammer was right, because he said, what did he just mention? He mentioned that you were using one of the platforms that might not be compatible with YouTube.
Oh, yeah.
I think I forget what he said, what platform you were using.
But it
But
said
he said maybe.
Yeah, but it said repeated warnings. I didn't get repeated warnings. So that was the thing. I didn't get any repeated warnings there. But it could be, you're right. You may not be intended to include this content, but live streams should be actively monitored by the channel owner, and any possible issues should be corrected in a timely manner. For a refresher on how to match the works of live streams, please. And then it says in the article, and I read the article and stuff. So it could be a lot of the range is so wide. It could be even this phone call, but but I didn't have any bad phone calls, and when I do, I get them off.
Hey, would you consider making Turtlefish a mod? Because I think he would be great. Because I do think he monitors the conversation a lot.
Okay.
And sometimes I think we need to kick out some of these bad. Just it could be a lot of it could be mechanical bots just saying stuff, but I would definitely consider maybe if you were going to make a mod, I would nominate Turtlefish. I think he would be a great mod. But yeah, because we got to grow. We got to grow, brother.
Okay, let's see. I'll make sure can review and remove the chat. Can block words. Can block anything. Can block. Managing. Okay, this is standard. I was like, it's like 2 levels. Okay, Turtlefish is a mod. That was fast.
Oh hell yeah!
All
I
right,
hope you like that.
all right.
I like because I like being down in the trenches, General. For you.
Well, I guess
And I'll take care of these.
Yeah, I guess you'll be next. You will be next. You'll be the next mod. I guess I got.
Oh no! You don't have to make me a mod. I just like being down in the trenches.
You be next. You be the next
these
one.
Liberals in the comments.
Let's see here. Lame boy. This is a fire name and stuff. Let's see here. What's this got going on? It's. I'm gonna still play videos and stuff. I'm just gonna I was just thinking about cutting them up. There you go. I have the power.
Yes, my friend. Yes, my friend. You do. I'm down in the trenches. I'll take care of the Liberals down there. But I think Turtlefish would be a good mod because I think he's very dedicated to listening to everything that's going on in the chat.
Yes.
I think he would be a great mod for the show.
I appreciate that. Thank you so much. I really do. Yeah. So there was a third party thing. Yeah. I'm going to be very selective. I'm not going to surf the X accounts anymore. So that's one of the things I will not do anymore. Surf the X.
Okay.
Yeah.
We got to get to the bottom of this.
Yeah.
I'll deploy the Italian family if you need me to.
Yeah. Thank you. I really appreciate it. I'm reading the comments. I'm reading skimming through these comments. Oh my gosh. Anything you want to talk about? Is there anything you want to talk about?
Oh no. I'm just over my friend's house. I think he's a new fan.
Oh really?
And he's gonna start watching. We're gonna do everything we could do to help your show grow. Because I think the conversations on the telephone are awesome, and they are better when they are the opposition, just like Terry.
Wow.
So.
Okay. Wow. Okay.
And my daughter, right?
Oh my gosh, your daughter was pretty good. Actually, your daughter was pretty good. I think the first 2 minutes, she was like, touchy feeling. Then after a while, boy, she started opening it up, and it was just beautiful. I was admiring, and I go, whoa! I gotta push back.
See, well, that's the thing with my daughter is, a lot of these young people in college, they get indoctrinated by these surface level democratic issues, right? So they're not very in tune to why a lot of us vote on the Republican side of the House. And unfortunately, like Bad told me, he said, "Oh man, my daughter's totally MAGA," and I'm like, "Man, I wish my daughter was." So at home, I have a little bit of a challenge with her, but so she's more in tune to the surface level, liberal issues, and she doesn't know the more deeper stuff of why we actually do vote Republican. She's not aware of that. And I do my best as a MAGA dad to try to give her the best information I could provide her with, but I think she's going to come around at some point. Honestly, I would say she's kind of middle because of me. So,
May I add?
Yeah. My friend wants to add something, if you don't mind.
Oh, no problem. No problem.
Well, I heard it said once that if you're young and you're not liberal, you don't have a heart.
Oh.
And if you're old, and you are a liberal, you don't have a brain.
I like that one. I like that one a lot. Oh my gosh, that's a good one. That's a good one. Because it's like a maturity thing. You mature into it.
That makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, you mature right into it.
Yeah, exactly. You're young. You're not looking deep.
Yeah.
And you should look deep as you get older.
Yes. I think that happened to me, actually. I think, definitely. I definitely was like, okay, this is the problem. Yeah. And then the older you get, you go, whoa, they do not care. They do not care. They do not care. They do not care. They don't care about their own, they care about destroying stuff. I think it evolves, evolves into it. And also the school system is kind of like liberal, right? Majority of them, most.
Oh, yeah.
So I think that's another problem. And you start getting.
He retired from the school system, so he could probably tell you a lot about that.
Oh yeah, definitely. So Yeah, I've sat back and listened to some stories in California, and I'm like, what are we talking about? This shouldn't be discussed. Oh my gosh. Get in the pocket, Mike. You can handle the opposition. Be for real. Oh my gosh. You see, Buster, you're egging me on, Buster. Buster's telling me get in the pocket, Mike. You can handle the opposition. Be for real. Oh my gosh. Be for real. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
Buster. I told Buster the other day I shaved my beard off, man. I'm not ZZ Top anymore. I went back to looking young and beautiful.
Oh my gosh, that's good. That's really good. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, I really appreciate that. Oh my gosh, I really appreciate it. All right. Have a good one, all right?
Yeah. Okay, I'm going to keep tuning in.
All right, I really appreciate you. I might take Terry's phone call. I think I blocked Terry. I'm going to call him back now. I'm going to see what he's going to say.
Yeah, let's get some Terry on there.
Oh,
he's
Lord.
Good.
Okay.
Good for the conversation.
Okay, all right, here we go. Okay. All right, bye. Okay, here we go.
Bye-bye.
Bye. Oh, okay, here we go. Okay, Terry. Where is Terry? Okay, Terry. Okay, guys, it's like we're going to be calling Terry. Terry, here we go, Terry. Talk to me, Terry. What's on your mind, man?
Well, nothing, man. I'm just trying to find out why I get blocked. I mean, I didn't do nothing. I was talking to you and trying to find out the same problem you was, but I mean, you blocked me, and I was like, damn. I thought we were better than that.
Okay, yeah, you're right. We're better than that. What do you want to talk about, Terry?
No. I mean, it was. That was. I was like, wow.
Go ahead,
bro.
Terry.
No. I'm just saying it's perplexing that now seems like everybody's censoring everybody. I don't want people to say anything. I mean, you got YouTube that's censoring you for something that you didn't do. You censor me for something that I didn't do to you. So my whole deal is this the new America that we living in now? It's all about censoring what humans have the ability to do. Now we don't. I mean, let's call it what it is. It started from the top with Jimmy Kimmel and all this other kind of stuff. It's all about censure now. I don't want you to say anything that would jeopardize or tread on my ideology of how I feel. You know what? I'm welcome to what Hammer said, and I was cool with it. And I said it. I said, I get it. But guess what? When there's an inverse, there's a reverse. You know, where one person might feel one way, but that's the American way. Everybody's not supposed to think the same way. And if we all think the same way, then we all become monoliths, and then we all become controlled. I don't want to control anybody on this chat about anything. I'm easy to get along with. I literally get along with every and anybody if I feel like dealing with them. If I see a person, this is me. When I see a person from a distance, he look down or she look down, I already know not to speak because we don't have that energy. But I'll still open the door for them. If they're walking through the door and they didn't acknowledge me and they know they saw me, I'll still open the door. You know why? Because they're human. I'll help anybody that I can. I'm not this bad dude. I'm not this, I hate white people, because I don't hate white people at all, because they are human. Their mom and dad didn't make a decision to say, you're not supposed to be here. They're here. And my whole deal is, man, I love everybody. Because, and then too, everybody don't love me, but that's fine. That's fine. If I see a person on the side of the road, and if they need some help, I help them. And I've done it. I've changed a woman. She had 9 kids in the car. Swear to God. She had 9 kids in the car. I pulled over, and nobody stopped to help her. I pulled over, changed her tire, and all that stuff. And swear to God, I gave her $100. She had 9 kids in the car. And I gave her $100, changed the tire, And I said, God bless you.
Okay.
But my whole deal is now it's all about censure. I want to censor what Mike, his ideology. I want to censor Terry's ideology, and we ain't gonna never get along with nobody. We're never gonna get along.
Well, we have to censor something, though, right? I mean,
No.
YouTube is a business,
No.
right? They don't want to have anything.
No.
You don't think you think it should be
No.
like the Wild Wild
We
West?
should never. And I'll tell you why we never should censor anybody. Because once you start censoring things,
How about lies?
now you
Should we
now you
censor
become
lies?
a fascist government. Now
Right.
you become a fascist government.
Oh,
now the government is
I-
controlling your ideology.
What about lies? Should you censor a
No.
lie?
No,
That's just,
I think
so someone
I
yells
think
fire,
this.
fire,
No.
fire.
I think this. You have the right to close your ear to whatever's going on or whatever another person says. Do you agree?
Not fully,
Why not?
because like I said,
So-
fire, fire, fire.
So if a guy is speaking death to all black people, do we have to really listen to that? Or death to all white people, or death to all that? Do we have to listen to that? The answer is no, but we have to be aware of it, but not conscious of it. Conscious, that means it's in us to think that something will happen. If we're aware, we're just getting ready for if it does happen. Sometimes it might not never happen. But if we conscious of people and we become this censure culture, man, we in trouble from the top to the bottom. And I think that's what's going on with this government now. They're going to censor everything. They're going to censor. If you do not agree with what Donald Trump said, you will be censored. And we are going, you see what happened to Gavin Newsom. They're going after him now. Is this the right government
Well, they
to
went
go after people?
They went after Trump. You don't think they went after Trump?
Wait a minute. Okay, can I ask you a question?
Did they
If
go after Trump? Did they go
a
after
person,
Trump?
no. I'm gonna answer that
All right,
question.
first thing I want
If-
to, it's two things we want to talk about first. First thing is free speech. Free speech is one of those First Amendments, right? It says free speech guarantees the right to express ideals without government censorship. However, it's not an absolute. The famous
It's not an absolute.
it's not absolute. The famous
Because
hold on a second, hold on a
if
second,
it's
hold on a
about
second,
hurting
hold on a
someone,
second. Right. Right.
If it's about hurting
Hold on a
someone,
second, I got a phone
or
call.
causing
Hold on a
some
second,
type
I
of-
got a phone
okay,
call.
Yeah, hold on. Yeah, I
Okay,
got
thank you. I'm trying to get to it.
Call from James from
Hey James, how you doing? Hold on a second, all right? Give me like 3 minutes, okay? 3 minutes. Okay?
Good.
All right, thanks. Okay, here I gotta switch back. Terry.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, the famous yelling fire in a crowded theater example. Illustrates the
because,
First Amendment.
because that is a cause. I'm gonna give you one step.
Okay, one second. I'm reading the thing right here. It says here, the First Amendment does not protect free speech that deliberately I can't get it out, endangers others or cause direct intimate harm. So if it endangers others or causes direct intimate harm,
and that's hollering fire, and because there's no direct exit to get out, and people will start trampling each other.
well, it could.
That's why.
Right,
That's why.
Right. But that's just an example.
And it's one more thing. It's just one more thing.
But-
Calling people out of their name
But well,
is going.
is it a lie though? Is it a lie saying fire, fire when there's no fire?
But that's the point. It will cause fire. It will cause imminent danger if it is a lie. That's
Right.
free speech. I can holler fire, fire, but if there's no,
It's called
no
true
exit
reality.
where people can get in.
How about that true reality? Technically, it says yell fire is not illegal if there's actually a fire, but it's reasonable to believe that it's only unprotected. It says here only unprotected when done falsely or maliciously.
That's what I just said. Right. Being malicious, right? They say malicious, right?
Yeah.
So when you call somebody out of their name maliciously, is that a cause where you might end up getting hurt? when you call a person out of their name?
No.
So if you call, okay, prime example, Chud the Builder. He's calling people out of their name and he's
It's
saying
not-
they're chimping out.
It's not.
Right?
Listen, that's what he called. He's calling someone a name. You can cuss somebody
Right.
out. You can cuss somebody out. That's not this. That's not.
No. But guess what? There is a possibility that what? That name could cause, or somebody call a B or H or whatever. You know what I'm saying? If someone calling somebody out of their name, there is a possibility that there could be harm done to them. But we're not looking at that because it's for the government that could constrain words, not the public. It's the government. It's where government cannot control your speech. Government can't control your speech, and that's what the First Amendment. Why is it the first? Why is it the most important? Because we have freedom of speech, and if we basically doing if we're censoring, see, you're not looking at it now. See,
I gotta let you go, Terry.
We reached our
10-minute mark.
Free speech.
Right, we reached our 10-minute mark. We're about to reach our 10-minute mark. It says here.
Okay,
You're totally right. You're totally right.
I get out about 2 minutes.
You can call back.
If you give me 1 minute.
No, hold on a second. You said that I put in calling someone out of their name, is it illegal? It says no, it's not illegal. Calling someone out of their name.
Not. But there's a possibility that what? You might get hurt.
Of course. Listen, it says here, no, calling someone out of their name is generally not illegal in the United States under the First Amendment.
If I call somebody out of their name and they slug me, did I ask for it? The answer is no, but I got it because I offended that individual.
Okay, hold on a second.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, hold on a second here. I want to. It's something here that you might want to know. It says, however, name calling. Oh, I think I'll call him back. It says, however, name calling can cross the line into illegal behavior if it fits a specific legal category. It says when name calling becomes illegal when harassment or bullying or true threats and then fighting words. It says under the U.S. law, face-to-face assaults. It says directly intend to provoke an average person to immediate physical violence are not protected by free speech. Also, another one is hate crimes. While shouting a racial slur or insult by itself is generally protected speech, you can commit a crime while calling someone that name. So if you're committing a crime and you call someone a racial slur, it's a hate crime. Not just a crime, it's a hate crime. I think it's another one.
Yes.
And then defamation here. If you call someone a name that falsely accuses them a specific, I gotta let you go. I'm missing a lot of calls. Okay, bye.
All right then. All right. I'll talk to you later.
Bye. Oh my gosh, I hung up on the wrong one. Call back. James from Brooklyn. Call back. I got an unknown and James from Brooklyn. Call back. I'm so sorry. Okay, James, I just saw you, James. Call back again. Hey guys, this is For Real with Mike. Terry was referring by saying racial things here, guys. It's not acceptable, right? We shouldn't be doing it anyway. But yet we have a black community that says the N-word to each other all the time. Black people calling themselves the N-word over time, and the rationale doesn't make any sense to me. Here we go here.
Call from
James from Vine.
to accept.
Okay, here we go. All right, yeah. So yeah, we went down this slippery. I'm sorry about that. I'm sorry. Hold on a second. I got bad also. Please hold. Hey,
Call
bad.
from
Bad.
to accept.
Bad. Hold on a second. Give me 5 minutes, okay? I got James from Brooklyn, okay? 5 minutes.
All right.
Thank you. Switch. Okay, go ahead, James from Brooklyn. Talk to me, man. What's on your mind? Thank you for being our subscriber. Thank you for being a member, man. I really appreciate you being a member.
I wanted to do it sooner, but bills were tight.
Oh my gosh. That's okay.
But yeah, no, it was a great atmosphere last night. There was no reason for them to cancel. I mean, there was some stuff that, like, when you were showing that UFC fighter from California who said that about Michelle Obama, he also talked about taking a poop on that other fighter's chest in a very disrespectful manner.
Oh, I didn't know that. I didn't know that.
Yeah, we did play that, and that was a third-party thing because we went on to talking about the school and how our education system, how poorly is doing. I had that call, then the caller after me. But so we weren't there talking about racism and stuff in a context like that. But how you doing today?
I'm doing okay. You know, I'm doing okay. I'm doing okay. You know, it kind of shook me up by maybe about 10 minutes. And then I was like, psh. Actually, kind of like when I first got back on right now, and kind of like, here we go again. I started seeing visions of my last YouTube channel. Actually, I just stopped doing it because I just, you know, psh, there was too many. Every time I kept going, you know, fighting something. And it's like, this is going to.
You have a backup link. You know, for people who follow you, so that when that ever does happen, we can go to another our session, so that they don't actually shut down what we're doing, because that was real petty.
Yeah.
What they did to you.
Yeah.
But I'm not gonna make your whole, or you know, I don't think you should make the whole show about it, because that's so petty.
Yeah.
People who were there, you know, but. People like Terry and stuff who come to on the show with the platform with what he has to say. It's Democrats who want to be heard because they're not happy with their own party. The fact that they're here on your stream watching you, and Terry's always on there, and Gary and those, they come there because they're not happy with their party. So they see our point, but at the same time, their hate for Trump. This derangement that they acquire, blaming it all on Trump, and that Trump is the problem, when Trump is the solution that we've had to go to because of the poor leadership in our country. And anybody who thinks Kamala Harris would have been a better choice, they're off their rocker. I mean, any legitimate person cannot admit that, because it's not true. And the fact that our country is now headed in the right direction, I think it scares them, because it jeopardizes their party future. And the Democrat Party is not getting stronger. So everybody in chat who's over there talking about, oh, the midterms this, no, your party is doing horrible. They are collapsing. The strongest ones that they had is being brought up in investigations. And no, that investigation that people are also talking about with Trump, that is not, or with Newsom, that is not Trump. The federal government is not being sent from Washington at his command. This is being done from within California. And they came and said that. The latest news on that is his wife. I don't know if you touched base with that today, but
no, not yet.
They're finding some, but couple of things. Are you going to be doing bringing people on and having them? You know, we do the Zoom again. You going to continue doing that?
Yeah, I'm gonna do Zoom again. I'm gonna do Zoom. I'm not running away. I'm just gonna follow the rules. I'm gonna follow the rules.
No, you're not built like that.
Yeah. So I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do Zoom. Follow the rules. I won't have as many people. I would love to have like camera on for like maybe 20 or 30 minutes, and then callers can come in. Then I have a different person, any, like you or bad, someone come in, anybody, woman, guy, anybody. I think I want to have matches, like more like, like we did before. I don't know if you, you remember that?
Sign me up, man. I'm ready.
I want to have Democrat versus Republican and have strong rules if they break the rule. I think those live streams were pretty good. And I watched them over again. It was pretty fair.
That too, though.
Huh?
Independents are the party. We should have one Democrat, one independent. View Democrat, because they are a party and they do see. It's usually them that actually. They hit on sides from both, and they see the views. But a couple things that we wanted to talk about real quick. What you thought, the situation with Israel. That's a serious issue with them taking the authorization to do attacks and the stuff going on with Lebanon. What do you see from this? Because with Israel, we already know Israel's kind of a loose cannon when it comes to this.
Yeah.
And with Trump, being taken to us, news talking about how they wouldn't be there in the state that they are if it wasn't for us, which is 1,000% true. But I think this is going to create some issues. What do you think of the matter?
Well, I hate to jump the gun on stuff without Trump doing it. What did Trump say last? I'm looking it up right now, the latest things right now.
He said last week that that if it wasn't for the United States, they wouldn't be who they are. That they're only in the state they are because of us, which is going to sit sour. And Israel, his approval ratings within Israel dropped dramatically. I think by like 10%.
Yeah.
So I mean, it's definitely causing a ripple, and it was at the G7 meeting that he had when he was talking about the Iranian deal.
Right.
Yeah, I think that's gonna be an interesting issue, because if Israel keeps doing that, they're already working against what we're trying to do,
right.
And if they continue on the course that they are.
Right.
It seems like it's going to be an issue with us and them, which with what's going on in the United States and the bias already, how Democrats think that we're underneath Israel's thumb.
Right.
But yeah, that's going to be an issue. Another thing was
I was going to mention
the thing that happened at the White House.
Oh, the White House thing. I was touching on that one before. It was 5. I think it was 21. It was like a little chat they had going, like a little group thing, and 5 of them were arrested. That was bananas. I don't think they would have made it to
Our federal government kept that from the rest of people because I think it was going to jeopardize the event itself.
Yeah, I think that was smart.
This is an ongoing issue. I mean, look how many attempts where these people are being radicalized and influenced to make these. I mean, this is an increasing thing, and it seems right now that Trump's going to have the record for the most attempts on a president at this point.
Damn.
But this is a serious matter, because those are Americans who took the idea that they were going to go to an event filled with military and do anything was just an insane mission. It was like, what kind of IQ these people holding?
Yeah.
But I don't want to take up too much of your time.
I appreciate it, James. Hey, man, I appreciate you being I appreciate you being a new member and everything. I think we were talking about, I think I was scamming through everything. Of course, G7, President Trump, he sharply criticized Netanyahu on how he's handling it. He said that it's more irresponsible, more responsible. He said it's dragging on too long. I don't think he wants to be in any conflicts at all. So that's why I saw with that. But I'm going to get off right now because I'm missing calls.
Okay, go ahead. Israel's trying to wipe these people out. Like what he said specifically was, if you're hitting a target, it doesn't take you to take out the whole building to get your point across.
Right.
He goes, and I think the Syrian government would do a better job. So he's directing Syria to take over the operation going on in Lebanon and let Israel fall back on it.
Yeah.
Because of the outcome. I mean, you're over here taking out a target. You can take someone out in a room.
Yeah.
But you talk about taking out a building.
Right.
That's negligent, and that's not a war. That's you massacring people.
Right. They're saying that's displacement of approximately, it could be over 1 million civilians. Roughly 20% of Lebanese entire population may be in threat here. They say, it's a problem. Yeah, I haven't gone into a detail, and I'm looking at it. Thank you for your call, though. Call back anytime, James. I really appreciate your call, man. All right.
God bless you, brother.
All right. Take care. Bye. All right, guys. Great call. All right, here we go. On 1 second bad. 1 second bad. I was missing calls. I missed a lot of calls. I'm so sorry I missed calls. I need to keep it shorter. I think I got an influx of people coming in today. That's what's happening here. I got like an influx. Who am I, guys? I'm For Real with Mike. I have President Trump winning. You see it there. I take phone calls. Somebody left a message. Hey, call back. It was a new number. I've never seen it before. I see you there, Kim Smith. I see you there. I see you there, Morrisville. I see you there, Sunny North. I see you there, Louise. Lewis. I see the Lewis tag. I see you there as well. Hey, who am I? I'm For Real with Mike, and I got Bad in the building. Before that, it was James. James from Brooklyn there. He's in the chat as well. I see you there, Brian. What's going on, Brian? Ready? Bad. What do you want to talk about, man? You had me going bringing up the smoke. You always, you and Hammer Boy bring it all the time for every time you step on there. So what do you want to talk about?
The last thing Terry said with you, the last thing Busted Stankfish said yesterday, assassination on President Trump at the UFC that the media is not trying to cover with drones. Okay. And then whatever you want to kind of go at, you know what I'm saying?
Right. Okay, so the first one, I think you mentioned Terry. Terry was talking about his First Amendment. I believe it was First Amendment. I think we left off with possible about yelling inside a theater and everything. I think I was going all the way down yelling at the theater, and then it was like hate speech and all this other stuff going on here. Threats and harassment or bullying someone. I think there's these things that you can't do if you're bullying someone. Then at the end I started mentioning that using like hate speech or whatever. I think I'm using like a word, the N-word. I think I was going to touch on the N-word. Black people use the N-word all the time, but they don't want anybody else to use it. Like it's some special word. But it is what it is. I think, well, and then we have what was the other thing we talked about? That's what Terry was I think he was talking about. He hate when someone's being suppressed, like someone suppressed me, and then he doesn't want to be suppressed, and no government should do that. What do you think about that?
No, I think that he's sugarcoating it with you can't yell fire in a thing because whatever. But the thing is the Democratic Party been inciting violence since 2015 when Trump went down the escalator. They've been calling him names, rapist, racist, pedophile, this and that. Now these people been inciting violence, take to the streets, do this and that. And the only reason I step on it all the time with that is because that's what they've been doing for so many years to get it in people's head. Because the more you start repeating stuff, the more people start clicking to their heads because it goes in one ear and out the other. So instead of yelling fire in a movie theater, what about talk about the violence they're inciting and take to the streets and having Antifa and BLM burn down cities all across America with their protests. Yes. That you're actually inciting violence. How many public political assassination attempts were made on Trump? How many times, it let the Charlie Kirk's public political assassination. He was publicly politically assassinated. He just wasn't assassinated. He was assassinated publicly for the world to see. Wow. That is not, I just yelled fire in the theater because I got free speech. You actually caused death to somebody. Wow. And people ain't talking about that. And it goes in one ear and out the other, and people move on to the next conversation. Yeah. And that's why I steady stay on certain topics, because people need to get that in their head that these people are inciting violence. They've been doing it. Like if you had a job 9 to 5, Mike, and you work a 9 to 5 job, right? Yeah. And every day somebody's in there making a hostile environment at the workplace. What happens? Do they end up getting fired? Well, our elected officials work for us, paid for by our hard-earned tax dollars. Not our tax dollars, our hard-earned tax dollars. Yeah. We do blood, sweat, and tears to make this money to pay our bills and take care of our family. Yes. Okay, so this is hard-earned tax dollars. And what do? They incite violence. They do political assassinations. Yes. They do all this nasty stuff. So it ain't no more free speech. You're actually causing harm to your countrymen. Yeah. Or your employers. Yes. You know what I'm saying? Totally. So all that free speech is garbage. Yes. Well, when it comes to harm, because you let the Charlie Kirk's death and they celebrated it. Crazy. How disgusting is that? Yes. You know what I'm saying? Now to move on to what Busted Stankfish said yesterday about who cares about the kids in the schools. Well, dude, every time they go on vacations or they go to the field museums, the parents need to get a letter from the school saying, yeah, we need you to sign off on this because we're going to take the kids out. Now, how come the parents ain't been getting these notices from the schools saying we're going to take your kids out to a protest? You know what I'm saying?
And he's like, well,
I remember that.
I'm like, dude,
yeah.
He's like, why are you getting so mad? Because I got kids in school, and I don't want my kids going to some public political protest for a bunch of libtards that I don't even support.
Yeah.
You want to go take your kids over there, then you go take your kids over there. But don't be taking my kids over there behind my back, and something happens and May starts getting sprayed. They get hit in the eyes. They end up blind. Something happens. A riot breaks out. They get bricked in the face. You know what I'm saying? I mean, come on, dude. What happened? Parents need to get letters in the mail when they take their kids out of school.
Yeah.
For the field museums and all that. Now all of a sudden they're taking our kids out without our permission. Of course I'm gonna be mad. These are my children.
Yeah. Yeah.
So he must not care about his children, or unless he's a down low pervert who wants to see something going on the down low with disturbed children, and he rubs one out to it or something like that. But I mean, come on, what person in their right mind would sit there and say that is okay unless they got some secret agenda or some secret perversion that they like about it? There's got to be something sinister going on, because no right person in their right mind would sit there and want to deal with that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, totally. Oh my God, I got new member James from Brooklyn. Yeah, totally right. You're totally right. You know what got me more? I was thinking about what you were saying. Is that why are we so divided? Why can't the Democrats understand that we do not want what they're pushing? It seems like it has to come with a cost of just saying, or they're saying that we're crazy. It seems like they're not dealing with reality. It's like they're lying to us about something. They're lying to the world. They want everyone to do this make-believe, makeshift thing, and don't care what's going on here. Yeah, I got Redwood Forever says here. One second. Okay, it's coming back on. Okay, all right. I think it's now. Okay, hold on a second. Okay, hello, Bad. Hello, Bad. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. The sound cut out. It happens from once in a while. You're good now. Okay, someone said thank you. Yeah, the sound cuts in and out sometimes. So it says God. No, it's not. It happens. It happens every blue moon. I think when it's some type of upload in the background. It happens very rare. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. You let me know that's good here. You know what? I forgot I was talking about. I was going to ask you a question and I was going to mention something here. But I did remember Buster saying that he didn't say that. He said he didn't say what you say he said. How do you feel about what's going on with these? I think it was 21. And they actually arrested 5 with this UCF plot here that James from Brooklyn was mentioning earlier. What do you think about that?
I don't know. They're saying that there were some drones that people were using because they know it was going to be an outdoor event.
Yeah.
And the media really ain't covering it. Like, I can't really find too many sources on anybody talking about it. Okay. And when they do, they're just mentioning people using drones to get a better view of the fight or whatever, something stupid. But then there's actually sources saying that another assassination attempt was made on President Trump. Yeah. And then they said all these cabinet members were there, J.D. Vance was there, and you got all these high-profile people in government were there. Yeah. And I don't know, man. I mean,
the problem with the news media, like Terry was saying earlier, it's free speech and this and that and whatever else. But there's got to be a cost at that. When misinformation and disinformation gets spread around with lies, especially in the political arena, because we the people, this is our country. We pay all the bills: roads, schools, churches, power supplies, electricity grids, garbage disposal, our elected officials, public servants, civil servants, trustees, administrators, elected officials, private contractors that the elected officials hire to aid them in the course of their duties, because there's so many people that they got to administer the affairs of our estates and trusts and all types of stuff going on, that they need help. Now, when you take that and you start committing fraud behind it, and then you start covering up your fraud with misinformation, disinformation, you start lying, stealing, cheating. I mean, the United States is bankrupt. We're trillions of dollars in debt. And if their inflated numbers are really like they always inflate numbers, then who's to say we ain't in like the zillions of dollars in debt? But we the people ain't in debt. The government is in debt because we pay our bills week after week, month after month. Our taxes are taken out of our paychecks. Mm-hmm. So we are not broke. It is the government that's broke because it mismanages our funds. Mm-hmm. And then they want to turn around and slander people. Like I mentioned earlier, if you work in a workplace and there's a hostile environment, what happens? Usually people get fired over it. Right. So if our elected officials are running around ragged like this, I mean, they're making it a hostile environment for Trump to work in. Yeah. And they've been doing it for 11 years straight, every day, 24/7. I mean, every news channel is always Trump this, Trump that, Trump that. Trump's a sitting United States president. So why is he getting interviewed and asked stupid questions like this by these news channels, relying Trump himself on the mainstream media news? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Well, they're blocking him from being on there. The only time he's on there is when they're asking him dumbass questions, you know? Yeah. You're totally right. And it's a hostile environment. I think Trump needs to sue them for making it a hostile environment.
I think he's...
You know what I'm saying? That's like an easy lawsuit right there.
Well, he sued some networks. He's done his job suing a lot of things, even the IRS. Bad. I appreciate your phone call, man. Call back anytime. I really appreciate you, man. God bless you.
All right, brother.
Thank you. All
right, lady, back.
Oh my gosh, guys. That was bad. I had James from Brooklyn. I had the Hammer from Illinois. I had Hard Right, which I didn't play his song. I played it when I couldn't get any audio here. Hey guys, I gotta play Hard Right. Here we go. Oh my gosh, it's not playing. Oh, it might be playing, but it's not working right now. Let me fix it right now. I'll fix it right now. I can't believe sometimes this stuff happens, but I can make it work right now. I think I'm learning all the little tricks now that all this stuff is crazy.
Hard right. Who loves the flag?
Phone call.
Hard right.
Hold a second. I got a phone call. Oh my gosh, I was going to do hard right.
Call from Baby Turtle Fish.
How you doing, baby Turtlefish? Talk to me, man. Turtlefish, what's going on? Hold a second. I got to play Hard Right, okay? I got to play Hard Right because I haven't played it today, guys.
Play it. We're going to dance.
Hey, guys. How you doing? My name is Mike, and you're watching For Real with Mike. I have a guy named Hard Right in the comments here. He said, guess what? I can make a logo put on your microphone. I said, really? And he said, yeah. Send me an image. I sent him a PNG file of my image, and he actually made this right here, a 3D of For Real with Mike. That's right, guys. Hard Right in the comments, guys. And this is his song, guys. Here we go.
Hard Right. Who loves the flag? Hard Right. Yeah, who's ready to fight? Hard Right. Real talk all night. Hard Right. It's Hard Right.
Oh my gosh, guys. Hard Right. Oh my gosh, thank you. I appreciate that, Hard Right. I'm supposed to be doing it for a whole month. I think I missed one day. I don't think I missed a day. At all. Turtlefish, what would you like to talk about? Anything you like to talk about?
Not much, Mike. I just, there's a lot of people saying that your number's fake and that you can't actually call in and whatnot. So I just wanted to prove them all wrong.
Call in, guys. Yeah, call in. Yeah, actually, I did miss a lot of calls. It was like a flurry of calls that I missed, and people were leaving messages. Yeah. I thought about. I think I have 1, 2, 3 calls that I actually missed. It was only 2 or 3 calls that I missed. I've missed a lot more in the past before. I think the most I've missed in the setting was probably like 30 different numbers. So this right here is not, missing 2 or 3 is not something that it's rare in a while. Hey guys, I see that YouTube has given me some views. Maybe me putting in a letter and writing something, they said, well, maybe we'll give him a little bit more and see what he does with it. So guys, if you like what you're watching, please hit the like button. Let's try to get it to 100, guys. I really appreciate it if you can get it to 100. Get it to 100. I really appreciate it, guys. Who am I? I'm For Real with Mike. You can be on the opposite side. I think Buster has gotten into my graces here. He's donation. He's saying things here. Yo, Mike, check your boy. He's outside the lines. Oh, you talking about bad was outside the lines. Hit the like button. I see you there right there. If you boycott YouTube, shutting down last night. Oh my gosh! Listen. I guess I was wrong. Is it? Here's some tissue, Morris. Oh my gosh! I see Brian Reddy. I see also James. James from Brooklyn says here. He says everybody hit the like button. I got here. Buster says I never said that, bud. I never said that. Okay, now I can go back to the other people here. Oh my gosh! What do you think about what's going on right now? Oh, I got to 71. Come on, guys. We can get it to a little bit higher there. 50,000. Oh my gosh, why me? You can't. I see that you have Canada and United States there. I am live right now. This is live right now, and I have Baby Turtlefish who has the wrench. You have the power. Oh my gosh, can you believe that? And I did Catherine and Ashley too. I did Catherine and Ashley, so it's 3 now. It's Myron, Catherine, Ashley, and Turtlefish, Baby Turtlefish. So I have 3. I think Hard Right might be next, or Mike. Hammer might be here. Is anybody in front of Hammer? I don't know. I got a few, maybe. I don't know. I got to see them first. I know Catherine Ashley's been here since the other YouTube channel. Catherine Ashley,
awesome.
I used to have such a detailed live stream. It was so detailed, but it took so much time, and it was like so So I might go back to that. I was thinking about that actually, Catherine Ashley. I was thinking about that. I used to have a scripted so detailed that it was like I went over the stories like a lot and stuff. Like I had an assignment, and it was like, but it was so much work for one person, and then I couldn't check the chat. Maybe if I had mods, it might be different. Does that make sense?
Yeah, absolutely. And I think YouTube gives you more views when they see that you are monitoring certain messages and whatnot. Oh. It seemed like there was a lot of new people in here, and it was really exciting to see all the new faces. And I think it's really beautiful to see your channel grow. And I've always said that this is a perfect representation of America, of modern America, in my opinion. Just all these adults voicing their opinions, hopefully being cordial with each other, and And at the end of the day, we would all help each other out. So if anyone has advice, put it out there. If anyone has a better idea to do things, like voice it. Like, don't be afraid to call in. Mike's a reasonable man, a God-fearing man. Like, we're good people here, and I'm really happy to see everybody in here. And thank you guys so much for tuning in.
Oh my gosh, man, I'm watching you grow more and more. Every time I hear you talk, it's like, oh my gosh, I can see you hosting a YouTube channel. It's scaring me. No, it's good though. It's really good because you have a good heart. You have a very good heart. I know you do. I don't know,
Mike. You gave me too much power there. I was getting crazy. I was like,
I know. You always have to say, I know. As long as you don't do like, oh my gosh, I think what's his name zoned out one night. Endeavor told me, he said, don't give me this rich because I might flip out. I said, huh? And I didn't understand what he meant, but he did. He just literally just started like flipping out everybody. Just started flipping out. You gotta keep some of these people, Endeavor. I think he did like 30 or 50, and he kind of like banned them. Literally banned them. I got Baby Turtle. I got Starfish calling right now. Hold on a second here.
Awesome.
I'm gonna give him. I'll give you some more time. Hold on a second, please. Hold. Okay.
Call from Buster Star.
Hey Buster, how you doing? Give me like 2 minutes, Buster. 2 minutes, okay? 2 minutes. Okay.
Yeah, you got it, bud. You got it.
All right. Okay. Oh my gosh, Buster's like I don't know. Our relationship is very different. Oh my gosh.
I know, Mike. You got to play Oscar Mike now. You got to keep your head low. You got to
Yeah.
They got night vision now. They're watching. They're
gosh,
watching your movements.
Oh my gosh, they're watching everything that's happening. Huh? Getting everything, huh? I'm gonna let you go. I'm gonna talk to Buster and get my mind right. I had to just reset to see what he's gonna say. Okay, here we go. Here, all right. Take care.
All right, God bless you. God bless the chat. Thanks everybody for tuning in. Bye.
Thank you. Thank you. Oh my gosh, that was great. Hold on a second, Buster. Please hold on a second. Let's see. I got I want to say here. I have hey guys, I have 210 in here. Come on guys, let's get the like buttons up. I see Mud Butter, I see Eric, I see Randy. Hey, what's going on, Randy? I see you there. Who else I got here? Brian Reddy says, Mud, ain't no public transportation on the interstate in a snowstorm. I got Madden here. I called. Call back then, Madden. Call back. I see you now. Call back. It's one open line. Mud Butter, I see you on here. French Paul, John Paul, I see you there. And then Matt here, you don't answer. Call back and I answer it. Call back. You got to call back, okay? And we'll see. Buster, talk to me. What's going on? I saw the donation. I saw you say renew your membership, and you said it wasn't me. It wasn't me. Am I correct on that?
Well, I renewed my membership earlier today, man, and then I got on here, and you were like, "I'm not taking your call, Buster," and I was like, "What? What did I do, man?"
I said not today.
I really think, honestly, you probably UFC is really, really tough on like any kind of third-party stuff, and that Paramount streaming service that's on. So that's even more.
I was like, I got a new caller, I believe. He said he was trying to call in.
Call from.
Hey, Randy, how you doing? Hold on a second, okay, Randy? See, I'm a real person, man.
No problem. Take your time.
Okay, okay, Randy. Where you from, Randy?
New York City.
New York? Okay, hold on a second. Did you go for the Knicks? Were you going for the Knicks?
Of course.
Okay.
New York always.
All right, give me like 3 to 4 minutes, okay? Please hold.
Bet.
All right, I'm back with you. We got like 3 to 4 minutes, okay, Buster? 3 or 4 minutes. So I'll let you do all the talking, man. I'll just listen. So go ahead.
All right. Well, yeah, I was just saying, like, I'm pretty sure UFC is really hounding anybody streaming and using any of their like stuff that they stream on Paramount. So, like, I'm sure if that was a third party thing that you got, it's probably something to do with that. And also the whole Michelle Obama thing with Josh Hokett is probably not great to be playing live as well. That got a lot of scrutiny too, you know.
Yeah. So you like,
but I just think that's probably like, you know, that mixed with, I mean, you got to be careful sometimes because people do start talking and they don't realize that they're cursing. And I don't want to call out any names here, but you know, some people are really bad at doing that.
Yeah. I don't think Bad cursed today. Bad didn't curse. Hammer didn't curse. Turtlefish.
No, but he did drop some stuff that's kind of outside the bounds. If you ask me, man, like I don't know what his problem is. Like, Bad brother, I have no problem with you, man. So like, you need to stop being so angry at me. I know I'm an easy scapegoat, but like,
hold on a second.
I'm not doing anything like that.
The call just dropped and came back. Hold on a second, please.
Call from.
Hey, this is ForRealWithMike. Randy?
Hey, what's up, brother?
Is this Randy?
I got disconnected by accident.
Okay, hold on for like 3 more minutes. 2 to 3.
No problem.
2 to 3. Okay, all right, go ahead. Got 2 to 3 more minutes. Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, man. Yeah, I just think that, you know, sometimes calling the PDF file stuff and trying to go down that route it's a slippery slope too, man. And like, I can take it. I have no problem with it. I'm not ever going to report your show, Mike. I support your show like wholeheartedly, man. And I really am being sincere about that. I think you are doing something, and I agree with Turtlefish. It's a microcosm of the whole American political system right now that we're having in your chat and on your streams, you know?
Yeah.
So that's why I like it. That's why I like to call in and talk to you too, because it's having a conversation. If we break down to not talking and just retreat to our echo chambers, everybody's going to start devolving towards violence. And like, I just hear, I hear the anger and passion in Dad's voice and in Hammer's voice sometimes. Like, they're fired up, and so am I. I get fired up too, Mike. Like, I get super fired up about this situation, and I love my country.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So like,
I agree with you.
I just want to see, like, you're looking for a solution too, right?
Yes. Yes.
I think the solution is we got to keep talking until we can agree on a certain set of facts. You know what I mean? Like, there's got to be this breakdown of different news cycles and different news channels. Like, there's this one thing called ground news, which you can actually go on, and if you want to choose your political bias, you can see stuff from the left or the right or just the most objective coverage.
And I think that's a really good thing to look at for anybody. If they're confused about it, I mean, like this assassination attempt thing, like, I don't know if that, I didn't see anything about that today either, so maybe they are suppressing that story. I have no idea. But before I say anything about it and say that that's the case, I'm going to research that further than just a headline. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, totally.
You got to go beyond the headlines. Is the problem that like we all get stuck in, and it's so easy to do.
I have a question. Do you know Eric in the comments? Eric Klein.
I only know him from your comment section. I don't know him personally.
Okay. All right. Okay. Yeah. I really appreciate the donation.
You sound paranoid to me, Mike. You sound paranoid to me right now. What's going on, dude?
Listen, I am. I can admit to it. Listen. I don't even drink coffee, man, because I'm amped up in the mind. Listen, for real, I called all the time, never had an issue. I see there, yeah, I call all the time. Someone else said they missed a phone call.
I don't know why people are saying that here. They're saying all this stuff about freaking your calls or your phone number being fake. I don't get that. Like, I'm calling in right now on that number, guys.
Yeah, I don't know. I know. Like I said, sometimes I don't know this damn thing. I don't know. Yeah, I really do. You know what? I want the conflict. I do want it, but I don't want to make someone angry enough to report me. It's horrible. But you know what it is? It is what it is. Because I noticed that every time it does happen when I do protest it or whatever, I go against it. Not go against it, but like they do push up the numbers. And it'll last for maybe a month.
Pettiness, man.
It'll last for like a month. It'll give me more views for like a month. But at the same token, I can't do anything wrong. I know I can't do anything wrong. If not, it'll be another one on something else.
People need to support this channel. That's what I'm saying. Like we have the Zoom thing, and we should set that up as a debate thing. That's a really like solid idea, and that'll keep it from being too much over talking. And then you have the mute button, dude. Like somebody starts going outside the lines, Mike, you just hit the mute button on them, and then like reel back in. And if they get,
that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna have you on for maybe like and you know, just say that you'll challenge any Republican. You know what I'm talking about? Have Terry on, have Bad on, have Hammer on. He'll challenge any Democrat. Does that make sense? And have you?
Yeah, and keep it to a time limit too, dude. Because the more you can do that, the more debates you have, the better it is for the content.
Yeah, I'm just trying to figure out how can I do it better. Vertical. I'll put it together vertical. I haven't seen anyone do it. But I think I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna have it where they can see our icon of our image of you and him, and then y'all can go edit each other. I think that'll work out just fine. Yeah, and then it'll work out just fine.
You gotta face up though, dude. You gotta face up if you're gonna do it. You gotta put the face on there. You can't be hiding behind the screen.
I know.
You know?
I know. It was somebody I knew a long time ago that he wouldn't put people up unless they show their face. This is probably like 5 years ago, 7 years ago. No, dang, time flies.
I think that's a good standard.
Time flies.
It's a good standard if you're not going to do it.
Yeah. He said, or he said, at least have an icon that we can see you. He said, but this doesn't have nothing on there. I thought that was funny. I can't call in, Madden. You can call. Oh, you can't call in, Madden? Let me see if I missed any calls. He probably didn't. Okay, I'm gonna let you go. Thank you for calling. I really appreciate it. We reached almost 9 minutes. I will talk to you longer, but I'm missing calls and stuff. And
all good, Mike. It's not all good, man. I love you, bro. And I know you hate me for whatever reason, bro, but I love you, man. I hope you do. And my daughter is very important to me, so don't talk about my daughter that way.
Okay, I think we all got daughters. It seemed like here. Yeah, but our sons. Yeah. He said we're very important. Yeah, I think we all, you know. I think we all want the best thing.
If you got a kid, you know how much you love your kid, man. That's what I'm saying. Don't doubt how much I love my child.
Yes, no doubt. You know what? That's something about teachers. You know what? I think a teacher with kids versus a teacher without kids are different. That's my opinion.
Absolutely. You know, I agree with you 100%.
You know, you're not as hard on the kid. You have more of a grace with them. Does that make sense? You know, when you're not, when you don't have kids, you know, you're more rigid and stuff. You know, you're less likely to be hard on the as hard. I'm not saying hard, but you understand that, you know, they're not perfect. You know, okay.
You know how to navigate it, Mike. That's what it is, dude. You navigate it well. I can tell you were a teacher in the past because you navigate this whole live stream like it's a classroom.
You think so? No. Well, yeah. Well, a little bit.
You do, man. You do. You put the hammer down when you have to, dude. And that's legit. You should do that. And people need to support, dude. Don't just call in rent free. Like, support the channel. If you're gonna call in and freaking be part of this thing, dude, support it so that you get more pumped up in the algorithm and everything, man.
Damn. I think about you having been a host. I said that before. Now, something going on. DEI here with hammer reverse. No, I'm joking with you. Oh no, actually, I thought about it. Okay, all right, I let you go. Take care. I have thought of.
All right, Mike.
I
You
thought
guys have a
about
good
you and
night.
another one too, another person too. Okay, bye, bye. Mm,
All right, guys.
bye. Yeah. Okay, I'm back. Randy, what's going on, man? I'm sorry, I actually took 7 minutes. I'm looking at the
Chilling.
time right now. 7 minutes, man. That
I
was.
actually like that previous caller. I think that's a good idea. You guys should get up on there on the panel,
Yeah.
have Democrats debate the Republicans debate the Democrats, so on and so forth.
Yeah.
And yeah, I mean, like, I just want to say this: you are probably one of the only calling shows that remains professional 100%. Most of them will just scream at you like a banshee, hang up, and then block you. So just respect on that.
Oh, I really appreciate that. Where do you stand on the party line? I really appreciate that. Really, are you a Democrat, Republican, or independent?
To be honest, I lean whichever way whatever way furthers me as a single male at the moment. At the time, it was Trump. I never voted personally because I don't believe in voting. At least my one little lousy vote is not going to change the tide of the election. You know what I mean? The winners, the losers. In my mind, it's the winners are picked behind closed doors. If you know what I'm saying, it's not we the people
right.
Loses. It's they. The ominous they. So I mean, first time around Trump. I mean, hey, I'm not a big Trump fan. I mean, I know he's a New York boy, so I always root for New York. So the first time around, he didn't do bad. He didn't do great, but he didn't do awful. Right? Second time around, I thought it was just going to be like staying afloat, but he completely went off of the wire. He is off his meds.
What did he do?
I don't know what's going on. I don't know if he got in a fight with. I mean, I think it has a bunch to do with the Epstein files. I mean, going into war with Iran, unprecedented war. There was no attack on U.S. anything for them to do that. And now he's got himself in a predicament because of Israel. And their ever growing state, of expansionism. I'm Lebanese, by the way. They're bombing my country night and day.
Oh, you're Lebanese. Okay.
I'm Lebanese.
Yes, that has to bother you in some level. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, actually, yeah.
It is. You know why? Because my homeland and my motherland are at war over somebody, over nothing. Over nothing. Absolutely nothing.
Yeah, well.
Resources is what it boils down to.
What resources does Lebanon have that they want?
Oil, space for settlements. They want to stop any Iranian. So Hezbollah is an Iranian proxy. Like a lot of the Lebanese, they don't like Hezbollah. Like personally, I don't. I see them as any other militia. You know what I mean? These ones happen to be an Iranian-backed militia. So they don't want Iran to have such power in the area, the ability to hit them from Lebanon with these missiles or whatever, which is happening. I agree, it is happening. It's very unfortunate.
Right. Okay. On the resources, the key resources they have, you're totally correct. They have fresh water resources. Unlike most Middle East nations, Lebanon, possesses abundant fresh water resources, fed by mountain snowpack, a vast network of rivers. They have natural springs. Yeah, so you're totally right there. They have. They also they produce and export a high volume of fruit, vegetables, wine, and tobacco. So you're totally right. Offshore natural gas as well. Yeah, you're totally right. They have a lot of resources there.
Yeah.
They have limestone
Yeah.
and minerals as well. The country has a lot of natural resources that they export out. They say supplying limestone and all these other different types of some type of sand. It's a special type of sand they use. Yeah. So for
And
buildings.
also
Go ahead.
the quality of people that like Lebanese people are like very intelligent, caring, honest. You know what I mean? Like, I mean, hey, I've met good and bad from all walks of life.
Yeah.
But like, seriously, you go to Lebanon or you meet a good one, they'll give you the shirt off of their backs. I'm not joking. Like, literally, invite you into their house, come eat, come drink with this, that.
Okay.
Yeah, you know what I mean. It's just
Well, they said
a little tongue tied here.
right. It says human capital. It says Lebanese greatest resources, highly educated, multilingual, highly educated, multilingual. It says here alongside with a massive active since home billions to in the midst. They have a lot of things here. They have a tourism going on as well. Geographic location.
It used to be it is the Paris of the Middle East. It used to be they used to call it Paris of the Middle East, like literally like just like Paris, where the Eiffel Tower is. The people, you couldn't tell the difference. I mean, now from all the bombing campaigns and all the war and all this and that, it's terrible. It's terrible, and all these people have is books and knowledge to overcome. So that's why they're so driven to become intellectuals, so they can help themselves and their families get out of this perpetual cycle of war. My cousin actually just passed her last translation interpreter tests. She's an interpreter, translator, among other skills. I got one other cousin. She was Miss Lebanon twice.
Wow.
Absolutely drop dead gorgeous. Married to a Harvard cancer research scientist, professor type thing.
Yeah. I'm looking here. It says allegation of ceasefire violations on the ground clashes. It seems like they have a big problem going on here with Israel. Like, it's not going to stop. Israel is really after them really hard. Defiance and sabotage with their
So the problem is Iran is launching these guerrilla attacks via Hezbollah from the Lebanese border, right? And they shoot the rockets, they shoot the missiles, and then they run, right? The militants, the terrorists, or whatever you want to call them.
Yeah.
And the only people who are there to receive the bomb are innocent Lebanese people.
Yeah.
So we're stuck in the middle of this, and Lebanon, as great a country as it is, we're very small. We're not very powerful as far as like military goes. We are in the midst of corruption. Like everything is just in the air right now.
Right.
I don't know if you remember back. I don't know, it was like 10 years ago or so when the silo exploded in Beirut right there. They said it was an explosion of some sort, but we all know it was about like a missile of some sort.
Yeah. They're calling it the yellow line right now. They saying the yellow line where you were talking about that little area there. It's like it's as wide as 6 miles. Kilometers. It's 10 kilometers, approximately 6 miles wide. No return. Secure zone. It's pretty sad. It's pretty sad that they're doing this.
It is.
It's pretty sad.
Family's over there. I'm trying to get them out of there as soon as possible, but you can't even. Like it's hard to even send money over there. They charge a lot. Number one, and number two, it's like they look at you funny when you're sending money to Lebanon. Like they ask you what it's for.
Yeah.
This and that. Like they look at me like I got 5 heads.
Well, saying that people send money back there a lot. I was reading that as well too. Thank you for the phone call, man. Randy, you do a good phone call.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, if you could look it up a little more, Lebanese Druze, they're an even ethno-religious minority, D-R-U-Z-E, Lebanese Druze, that is what I am, so if you want to check it out. But yeah, I always call in, I'm going to listen in, and get on with your next one. It's always a pleasure, brother.
Same here, man, same here. Oh my gosh, Randy from New York. I got you, man. All right, take care.
Be safe, Mike. Have a good night. God
you
bless
too.
you.
God bless you. Great caller. Yeah, Randy doesn't care for Trump. He did a little bit in and out because of his country. Hey guys, who am I again? This is For Real with Mike, guys. I mean, this is one of those moments that I like for you to hit the like button as well. As somebody says, a lot of people in here. It's one of those moments that I was like, oh my gosh, I've been almost for 2 hours. It's been one of those fast ones here. I think I'm on this, man. I'm gonna move the Trump train all the way down. I think the last time I used the Trump train that much, okay, here we go here. I might still use it here. You know what I still realize is going on, guys, is that the Trump administration I think they have a plan, and I think they're doing a great job. I got bad calling back. Hold on a second, guys. I got another phone call. I got bad calling back. Hold on a second. I'm trying to get to it faster. I never turn off my phone.
Call
I'm
from
surprised.
Bad.
Hey, Bad, talk to me.
No, I got a problem with busted stankfish because he said he got a problem with this and that. The comment sections, when you start reading your old videos back, you'll see how he tries to get at me, like, why you care about this and why you care about that. Well, let's flip the script then. You know, like I told him in the comment section right now. You know, because we all know he's a libtard, right?
Okay.
So he ain't gonna support Trump, right? So what if the schools took his daughter to a MAGA rally without his permission or without his knowledge?
Right.
Would he support that? In the comments, he said no. But they're taking our children to schools, and he's saying, well, why you care? Why are you mad? Because my children are in these schools, and they're going to libtard rallies. And like I said, what if they get maced in the face or a brick hits them in the face? And now our kids are their whole lives change. Or they got these books, they got these middle school children teaching pre-kindergarten kids about transgenderism and sex and all this stuff, and it's being exposed, and they're sitting there acting like it doesn't happen. Or why do you care? Like, what do you mean, why do I care? This is the future of our children's generations. So what if they're teaching his daughter, right, busted stankfish? What if your daughter's being taught in school about sex behind your back, and then they're actually going one step further and teaching people about sex, and she gets pregnant, and your school teachers take her to an abortion clinic, get her an abortion without your knowledge? What would you say about that? Because that stuff is real, and it's been going on, and you can look at different cities around the United States at these town hall meetings about teachers parents exploding on these administrators over. You got 10 people sitting around a desk talking about what's best for your life. Who are these people that you've never met in your life telling you what's best for your daughters and your kids? See, the problem is you probably never lost your kid to CPS. You probably never went through that, so you don't know what it's like. Well, my kids, they've been through it, and I see other people's kids through it, so yes, I have to talk about it. And the more I talk about it, at first, it just goes one ear out the other, then the conversation moves on, and then all of a sudden, it's not talked about it no more. Right. So when I push on that subject so much, then it starts sticking in people's ear, like, oh, it's bad again. Right. Here he is talking about it again. Now it starts to stick, and that's the Democratic Party doing that for 15 years straight about Trump, about MAGA, about neo-nationalists. What's wrong with being a nationalist?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. What's wrong about loving your country and your countrymen? What's best for your country? What's wrong with that? And all of a sudden these people want to destroy it, and you're sitting there allowing it to happen by saying, well, there's certain lines you can't talk about, you can't cross. We're calling people pedophiles and this and that and whatever, and I could take it because, you know, it is what it is. Oh, but when they do it to Trump day in and day out for years and years and years, every day, 24/7, oh, you don't see a problem with that. There is a problem with that. And you're the problem if you don't see that there's a problem. So if these people are taking our children, our girls get pregnant in the schools because they're forcing them to have sex, stealing their aborted fetuses. Because why don't people ever ask these abortion clinics, what do you do with the aborted fetuses after the women leave your clinic? What do you do with that stuff? You know, there's a big investigation going on it, that they make medical supplies out of it, that they sell it to certain people. These people eat the fetuses because it's like a fountain of youth. They bathe in it. They wrap it around their face and their skin, and it gives them youth and all this nasty stuff. But nobody wants to talk about it. Nobody wants to ask questions about it. And Busted Stinkfish sits there and says, well, there's a line you don't cross with conversations. Well, then this stuff is going to continue to happen, and our children are never going to be safe because we're not talking about it. And if you don't see that that's a problem, then you're the problem. And you're an even bigger problem because it affects people outside your general area of your life. Just because it never hit your life doesn't mean it didn't hit mine. It didn't hit your neighbors. It didn't hit 2 doors down from you. Your entire city council is having a meeting and people are blowing up about it, but you're sitting there saying, oh, it's not that serious. Why do you care? I mean, I don't get these people. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I mean, you just YouTube search Antifa burning down cities. You know, BLM burning down cities. You YouTube a montage of Democrats inciting violence. You'll see all these videos of this stuff, and then you'll start watching it like, holy, what did I do, dude? Anybody in their right mind see these videos, they're going to see something is wrong. And if they don't see nothing is wrong, then they are the problem. And then there's some people in there asking in your chats, where's Charlie Kirk at? Is he still dead? Like, they're celebrating it. Like, you're celebrating somebody's public political assassination. It's not just assassination. He just wasn't killed. He was politically killed. And he wasn't just politically killed. He was publicly killed for the world to see. And you libtards celebrated it. You're still celebrating it. You know what I'm saying? Like, what's wrong with these people? And then they're saying, we're the violent, MAGA's the party of violence. Like, dude, you're making us violent because you're crossing lines, and we have no choice but to defend ourselves and defend our children. So when shit hits the fan, you didn't cry for us. You celebrated it. So when civil war breaks out because Trump's presidency is over and Democrats take power and they open up the borders and they allow Israel to displace billions of Muslims and other people from around the world because they don't want to pay us a living wage, so they'd rather pay pennies on the dollar to illegals because they can't pay our social securities out because they squandered it away through mismanagement of funds, and we have no more funds to pay out, or they don't have no funds to pay us out for our retirements, then they have no choice but to take us out, replace us with illegals, and now they can continue their reign of terror upon their power and greed for power over people and money, and all of a sudden now what?
Hold a second, I got a phone call.
They're being replaced.
Hold a second, I got a phone call. Hold a second.
Call from.
Why me, you see?
Why me? How old are you, why me?
How old am I? 21.
How?
From Canada.
How old are you?
21.
You're 21.
Born 2004.
Okay, hold on a second. Give me like 1 minute. Okay, 1 minute. You'll be next. Okay?
All right.
Okay, 1 minute. I got a guy behind you. 1 minute.
All right.
Anything else you want to say?
No, all right. Well, basically, let's go back to Busted Stainfish because I seen him in the fucking comments saying something about like I'm not the only victim or something like that. But that's the problem. One victim is too many victims. We shouldn't have no victims of our government. Government is instituted amongst men to protect our rights, to protect our sovereignty, to protect us as a whole, not to sit there and use some commerce clause in the Constitution under admiralty jurisdiction to operate against us. You know what I'm saying? Like, what if Busted Stankfish? You listening? What if your school put your daughter on puberty blockers without your permission? How would you feel about it? And you're talking about, I'm not the only victim? Well, what happens when you become the victim because you advocated for it and you supported it and you kept quiet about it, and now they're doing it to every child, and your child being one of them because you kept your mouth shut? How would you feel about your kids going to a MAGA rally without your permission, or getting put on puberty blockers, or your daughter going to an abortion clinic because they advocated sex in your your daughter's school without your knowledge, and she got pregnant by 3 different dudes, and all of a sudden now she's getting an abortion by the clinics because the teacher took her there, and all of a sudden you find out, how would you feel about it? And you're talking about it ain't that big of a deal. I'm not the only victim to be crying. One victim is too many, and you're the problem if you don't see that that's a problem. All right, Mike, that's it, I guess, because you got other callers. But these people, something wrong with them, man.
Yeah.
And when Civil War breaks out and they get replaced, because we're all going to get replaced. So when Civil War breaks out, Mike, and all hell breaks loose, I ain't going to have no remorse for none of them because they didn't cry for us. They didn't cry for us, so I ain't going to cry for them when I pound on them.
Thank you, Bad. All right, we can't any incite any violence. I really appreciate your phone call. Call back anytime.
All right, bye.
All right, bye. Okay, here we go. Yes. Okay, here we go. Here. What's your name? Where you from?
My name is Michael. I'm from Canada.
Wow,
Ontario, Canada, to be specific.
Ontario. Okay, Ontario, Canada. How you feel about our president? How you feel about President Trump?
Love Donald J. Trump.
Oh,
I wish he was my president.
That's good. That's good. Oh my gosh, have you been listening to me lately? I mean, how long have you been listening to me? I'm sorry.
I've been subscribed to you for about 2.5 months.
2.5 months. Wow, 2.5 months. Wow. 2.5 months.
I plan on being a member.
Really? Oh my gosh, really?
Tight, yeah.
Oh my gosh, Mike, I really appreciate that. Yeah, I have Midas Cam here. I think he said, I want to read his comment here. I got it like here going on now. I just thought about something he said. He comes and goes once in a while here, and I want to ask you the question that he poses right now. Here it is. It says, "Can you trust Trump?" You should be asking that. You think we should trust Trump, President Trump?
I think you can trust the man.
And why?
Can you say, or can you trust everything that he says? Well, what person on the planet can you trust, right?
Right.
To everything that they say to an extent, right?
Right.
I think the man is brilliant. I think that his educational background and his whatever you call it there, his business background makes him a perfect candidate to make a country rich and have plenty of resources.
Yeah.
I mean, that was the whole thing in Venezuela, right? I mean, you guys are secure for oil right now.
Yeah.
Like, I know that the gas prices are pretty high, and that's just due to global stuff. It's not necessarily because of that. But I think that without him, the states would be basically in a civil war. That the country would be torn to shreds by its own people. And, you know, it's sad to see countries like that happen. You know, we've seen this happen in other countries in the past, and it leads to nothing for the future of the people, right?
Yeah.
Absolutely nothing. My other thing that I just want to say was, can we leave the Jews alone? I mean, can we just leave the Jews alone? You know, this is coming from a man who's half British and half German. I don't have a hateful bone in my body for what people look like. I care what they think.
Okay.
I think all people should think that way.
Yes.
It doesn't matter what somebody looks like. If they got darker skin or lighter skin. If you look like a vampire or, you know, you're a Caribbean dude.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's stupid. And I had a conversation with one of my exes a while ago. She was half Somali and half Iranian, believe it or not.
Okay.
And
wow,
a lot of people will say it's so white privilege of you to say, and it's just like, in my life, especially where I grow up around, it's not very rich. I have not had any privilege. I'll even be honest, I'm down on my luck right now. You know, we got to work hard and getting back into the sack and all that. Yeah. But it's something that humanity itself needs to move from before. Again, people use this term genocide very loosely, but we all start genociding each other again.
Hold on a second.
That was basically what was the two world wars were about.
I got a phone call pushing you. Hold on a second, please. Please hold on.
Call from Buster Starfish.
Starfish, 1 minute, okay? 1 minute. Please hold. 1 minute.
Yeah.
Okay, you have 1 more minute. I really appreciate your phone call.
Yeah, I'm going to keep this short.
Yeah, 1 minute.
This stuff
one
really
more minute.
runs up the bill.
Yeah.
All across borders. Anyway,
oh, yeah.
this is why I give. Let's give our boy Elon Musk a round of applause for 1 trillion. He's a trillionaire now.
1 trillionaire. Totally right. $1 trillion. That's a lot of money.
1 trillion.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy. And I just can't wait until we find different species within our solar system that might be a little bit more intelligent than us, or maybe not.
Yeah.
So we can start fighting them, and humanity itself can band together for something that's much more of a threat. Let's say, like laser shooting aliens. You know? We need to look towards something greater.
Yeah.
We need to stop fighting amongst each other, because they will only lead to the demise of our world. And I don't think a lot of people look at it that way, and it's very sad.
Yes.
And anyways, thank you, Mike, for a little conversation here.
Thank you.
And again, can we please leave the Jews alone?
Yeah.
Oh my God, man! Like it's just, have they not been through enough? Just like a lot of other marginalized people on this planet, just leave them alone.
Yeah.
They're not evil. They're not the devil incarnate, man.
Yeah.
I've known a couple of Jews in my lifetime. There's some really nice people. And I'm not sitting here saying that, every Jew in Jerusalem or in Israel itself is a nice person.
Yeah.
But come on, we have that in every section of life. There's, like another guy said, there's some good people and there's some bad people, but we have to weed out the bad people, of course.
Yes.
Anyways, you have a good one, Mike. Thanks for the conversation.
Man, thank you. I really appreciate it. Call back anytime. Really, for real. Call back anytime. Thank you. Bye. Blessings. Okay, great caller. Hey guys, once again, 1 second. I'm Buster. Oh yeah. Hey guys, my name is Mike. You're watching For Real with Mike here. I got live call in. The number is 213-437-3959. I have Trump is winning, but of course I take other calls from not just Republicans or MAGA people. I take calls from anyone. We want to talk about politics. Also, I have Buster here on the phone with me. I got Buster on the phone with me. I have a comment. I have something here I was thinking about, and I was I want to talk about this real quick, Buster, and then we can go off back on this.
Yeah, go ahead, man.
Okay, octopus, guys. It's something about octopus that we have something that's like an alien right now in our oceans. That octopus. It has 3 hearts, guys. You know that they have 3 hearts. Octopus have 3 hearts. Blue blood. I mean, blue blood. It has 0 bones. It doesn't have any bones at all. Oh my gosh, it has a decentralized brain. It has 2/3 of the octopus neural location is in its arms. They all can react and move independently. I mean, there's something about that creature that intrigues me more and more I learn about it. So an octopus is like one of those things that we really still learning about here. They're escape artists. They have a ability to solve puzzles and open childproof jars. They can figure out how to open a childproof jar. That's just impossible to me to think about. They can solve complex mazes to escape their tanks. They have done so many studies on this one. And just imagine what's down deeper in our oceans right there. Deeper in our oceans that we really have no idea what's down there. The aliens might be down there. Okay, I'm sorry.
The octopi might actually be some kind of an alien, dude. They could have came down on a comet or something.
Oh my gosh, I'm telling you, it's very different. Blue blood. Can you believe that? Oh my gosh. Yes.
Isn't our blood blue though inside? Doesn't it turn red when it hits like oxygen or something?
Yes, but this is blue when it hits outside. I don't have an image of it.
Well, have you ever seen on Netflix? There is this show. It's called My Octopus Teacher. Have you ever seen that?
No, never heard of it. What is it?
Oh, it's so good, Mike.
What is it? I thought you were going to say something.
You said this guy they can literally they remember people that interact with them.
That's
like,
right.
In the wild.
That's right. They can do that as well. They can remember humans. They can remember faces and stuff. Yeah, that's another comment. Yeah. That's crazy. That is so crazy to have a creature like that is out there in the ocean.
That's fascinating, dude. 3 hearts, the no bones thing, and like the way they change colors of their skin. Like the cuttlefish is also another one that can do that too. But like, I don't think we know freaking 5% of what's going on inside the octopods, dude. They're cephalopods that they started from. That's like a crazy evolution.
Yeah. And also, I think they can regenerate a limb, one of those legs. I mean, arms, whatever you call them. Yeah, they can regenerate it as well.
Also, they can get huge, Mike. The old stories about the Kraken and stuff back in the day. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if that stuff's true.
Yes. I think the same thing with
taking down boats.
Yeah, I think the same thing. Is it crocodiles or turtles? Yeah, they pretty much can regenerate themselves. They don't die of natural causes. They die of something else, right? It was some animal that I remember. Oh, it's been a while.
I think they can grow back limbs and stuff. I'm pretty sure
heal themselves.
The alligators, they can do stuff like that. You know, it's the lizards too. They grow back tails. Like, I mean, it's a similar regenerative gene that I think they're trying to study for humans too.
Yeah. I see Nikki from Texas. Yeah, Nikki. Yeah, I see. Yeah, she mentioned that are aliens. She's octopus are aliens. Oh my gosh, tentacles. There you go, tentacles. Thank you, there, Randy. Tentacles. I was trying to think of what the name was.
Well, here's a deep thought, though. We're aliens to the octopus, probably. You know?
I guess when they see one of us, I'm like, what the hell is this? I know.
Do you go in the ocean much, Mike?
Do I go where?
In the ocean? You go swimming in the ocean?
Oh, no. Thank you for subscribing, Robert Houston. I'm not that far from the ocean, actually. I'm not that far at all. I used to go like almost every weekend. Oh man, it was a spell that I was, there for, used to go to the beach a lot for a minute.
Yeah, man. I've been surfing since I was 4 years old, right? And
wow.
There's a real connection you get to Mother Nature, like, and just the earth in general, the earth's pace in general, when you are out in an element that's not your own, and there's a lot of fear around like what's swimming underneath you, because like that's the truth, dude. There's in Florida the water isn't always clear. It can be super murky sometimes. And I have multiple friends that have been bitten by sharks but never like killed by one, so that's good. But it's not our element, man, and it's kind of like relinquishing the control. And that's kind of something that it taught me at a very young age. I think that's kind of why I am the way I am about nature and animals and stuff.
Yeah, that makes sense.
But yeah, man, it's a big part of the world that we don't really know much about. And I mean, the fact that we know more about space than we do the bottom of our ocean seems kind of weird to me. I feel like maybe they're just not telling us everything.
Well, that's the saying that they say. I think I was watching this guy. What's his name? I can't think of his name. Degrassi. He's a black guy that does a lot of.
Neil deGrasse Tyson.
Yeah, what's his last name? Tyson.
Neil deGrasse Tyson. Yeah.
Okay. I can't remember his name. Yeah, he was interviewing Spielberg about the movies, like some new movies coming out and stuff, and it's dealing with aliens.
Yeah, Disclosure Day.
Yeah, and so that was pretty much, they were going back and forth on that. I don't know when it's in the theaters, but somehow it hit my feed. And
it just came out last weekend.
Oh, it did? Oh, okay, so when they was interviewing, I guess it wasn't out then. And so I was just listening to it in the background when I was working on something. I was going, oh my gosh, I think I want to see this movie. But yeah,
it looks pretty good, man. But it's kind of crazy coinciding with all the stuff that's happening, and like I don't know if it's a distraction. I mean, I feel like a lot of people are just kind of like black-pilled from the whole UFO alien thing right now, because there's just so much nonsense, and then like there's probably quite a bit of real stuff to it too that we just don't really hear about, and they're probably not ever going to tell us. But I just worry that it's a distraction tactic, to keep people's minds preoccupied.
Oh my gosh! I'm so glad. I'm glad you told
not
me.
Asking the right questions.
Okay, it's a 6.8 out of 10 on IMDb. And Rotten Potatoes. I mean, Tomatoes is 81%. Okay. I think I want to see that movie now. Okay.
And Mike, I was going to say something about that UFC event, man. I don't know. Like, I know I'm very disappointed in how the left is kind of approaching the news coverage of this. Because. Yeah. That even though if you would disagree with UFC and MMA and all that sort of stuff, like that fight last night or on Sunday, man, when they had Justin Gaethje versus Ilia Topuria, who was undefeated, and Justin Gaethje had been.
Okay, go ahead.
What?
Go ahead. Don't worry.
Yeah, no. Gaethje had been knocked out cold by Max Holloway, and people were kind of wrote him off. He was a huge underdog, man. Huge underdog, and he was telling the guy who was super cocky and arrogant the entire week that they did the press stuff that he's going to get humbled and that he was going to change his face, and everybody counted him out, man. Like he was literally 3-1 underdog or something, 6-1 underdog at a certain point, and he pulled it off, man. He made that guy quit on the stool in the first or the fourth round, and it was just the most like incredible moment for him because I've watched him for a long time now. I keep up with the UFC. I'm a huge fan.
Oh, okay.
And honestly, it was a huge moment, dude. Like it was a very patriotic, dude. I was happy and proud to be an American in that moment because like that guy's worked so hard to get to where he's at, and for him to take that win, and you know he was even thinking about retiring possibly, but for him to do that at the White House, man, is a huge moment for Justin Gaethje. And Bo Nichols, another All-American that won his fight. It's just like it was an awesome event. As many people wanted to hate on it, and it turned out great. Everybody was like, "Oh, the weather's going to be horrible, and they're going to get rained out," and they were trying to just like curse it from before it started. And I think if you just watched it with an open mind, you'd see that like it is celebrating America too. It's not just about Trump like that. That's people are going to hate all they want, but it's still something that I think everybody needs to get behind. And I'm upset with the way it's been covered, honestly, by the left. I'm like, you guys are being weak about this right now.
Wow. Okay. Well, you found something. You had to dig real deep for that one, didn't you?
I didn't know. I've been wanting to tell you that. I wanted to tell you that the last time we talked to you because I thought that you'd appreciate that. And honestly, I don't know anybody that watches MMA that wasn't like super excited and happy with how that turned out, and I was really glad that they didn't have any kind of assassination attempt. I know Joe Rogan was talking about how he was tripped out about that happening.
Yeah.
So I don't know, man. It's just it was a beautiful moment for America, and I just wish people would see that, dude. And this whole thing, I think we have a good idea as to who we should have a debate with. I think me and Dad need to have a little queue up debate one of these days here.
I know. I
don't know, man. I don't think he understands I think he reads my comments, and I think he's taking it out of and putting his own little flavor on it. Because like I don't ever say anything to him in hatred. I get a little bit tired of the redundant talk about the trans rights and the non-binary stuff, and like he himself the other day was talking about how low a percentage it was of Americans that actually are intersex, and it's just it's not as big of an issue as he thinks it is what I'm trying to say. And the same thing with the school stuff, like this is a huge problem. If teachers are indoctrinating their kids that they're teaching with politics, that should be completely outlawed. I'm 100% against that.
Yeah.
And
but it happens.
It's something that I never had to experience that, and luckily I guess maybe now it's more polarized, so it might be worse.
I've heard of. Yeah, it happens. I think it happens more in the lower grades than the upper grades, but I mean it's gray areas everywhere that teachers could do and say. I've never have. I just take the numbers, and what they're doing.
And even the same thing with religion too, man. Like the 10 Commandments in the room and stuff, like. That's something that, like, if you're going to do something like that, like this country, people forget, like, it's not just a Christian country. It's a melting pot, and people have the freedom to religion. Like, you can't just hate on somebody because they're a Muslim, and you can call all Muslims radicals, but that's really not sticking to the facts, man. That's
true.
That's just kind of taking a I don't know, like almost a racially profiled stance on the whole thing.
Yeah, I think, Yeah, it falls in the lines where we were saying. Totally right. Yeah, it's different types of Muslims. Clearly, they're different types. They'll be the first ones to tell you that it's different types. And
there's predatory Muslims that probably use that religion to justify radical ideology. You know what I mean? But the same thing can be said for some Christians in this country that use the church as a way to get a tax break and to not have to pay taxes, and to also preach the prosperity gospel.
You know what was?
And they get.
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
No, it's one thing though. I haven't seen a Muslim, a Republican Muslim. You think that's kind of odd? They're mostly Republicans.
I think that. I think he will eventually, maybe, but like there is conservative Muslims for sure.
Okay, I just haven't seen them. I haven't witnessed that yet. And maybe that's the.
They're not in Congress, dude. That's the problem, is that they're not in Congress or the Senate for the Republicans. The Republicans don't have a huge diversity in that party, and I think that doesn't represent America. And that's one of the things that maybe me and you disagree on, or maybe other people disagree on that. But I mean, the amount of diversity in the Republican Party is limited.
Yeah, but I'm just keen on that. The Democrats are pushing a lot of Muslims lately. A lot of them in the city, state, local areas. They're pushing them out, and they I don't know. It's just so many options, and they don't have like some strong. I think our pool of politicians, both Democratic and Republican, even Republicans too, we don't pick our finest, our best people, our citizens. Do you agree or disagree?
I think that it comes back to the money and politics thing, man. I think people that are born and bred to be a politician, like their parents were, or their family was, and then they just have a name in politics, so they keep it going.
Yeah.
And it goes back to the Freemasons and stuff like that, man, and like the Rothschilds and the Rockefellers, like they all have had political influence on both parties for many years now, and decades, centuries even. Honestly, like it's just you get citizens united up in front of a Supreme Court that's actually going to be fair and unbiased. And I think they have enough political pressure from the United States of America. All the citizens, I think, agree, unless they're a billionaire, that we should repeal that and make it to where you can't use money as speech that way, because it's created a loophole to where they can buy elections, and that's not a free and fair election. If an average guy that just wants to be a public servant for the people that he lives around and his peers can't compete because he doesn't have millions of dollars, like we don't need the millionaires in there. We need people that are real people, not like that have lived in a spoiled upbringing and a false sense of reality. Like, it's just people are living in two different worlds. If you're raised up with that golden spoon or that silver spoon in your mouth, you're never going to know the struggle. You're never going to know the real life struggles of people that live paycheck to paycheck, that have no health insurance, and even if they are sick, can't go to the hospital because it'll bankrupt them. So like, we have this issue where they've been pushing a narrative for a long time about trickle down economics and about how the billionaires are, the ones that create all these jobs and all this sort of stuff. And yeah, that might be true, but a lot of that's generational wealth, and a lot of that's people that didn't have to work for that. They got it handed to them from the time they were born.
Yeah.
So like, are those people like working hard to get to that point, or did they just inherit something that their parents did, or their generational, grandparents and stuff before them created for them? And dude, we need to help out people rather than trying to knock people down and act like we don't have enough money for universal health care in this country. We are the richest country in the world, and like, the top 1% of this country owns more wealth than the bottom 99%. That's insane, dude.
Yeah.
I mean, one person right now, Elon owns more, even now, probably more than it was. He owns more than 50% of the population. He has more income than the lower 50% of this population. So, like, that's a small knit group of people, man. If you think about it, and that shouldn't be who's running our world. That should be taken out, and all those people should be excluded from being able to run, if you ask me, or to be able to, endorse more than a certain amount to a certain candidate. And dude, we can't have federalized elections in this country. That's not the way it works. It's run by the states, and we got people trying to take voter rolls to see what people voted for in last elections, and under the guise of safety and privacy, or trying to protect people and from fraud and all this stuff. And it's like, I just don't think that that's a reality that we're actually living in. I think people get worked up and riled up by watching the one echo chamber that they're in, and instead of looking at news and like objectively having an opinion of their own, rather than, I hear the same talking points, I hear the same like phrases, buzzwords, like literally, I mean, the trans thing is insane to me. Like, it's just not that big of an issue that they're saying kids are getting indoctrinated in schools, talking about puberty blockers that your teachers are giving to your kids. Like, it's insane that this is something that we're putting up as a big culture war and fighting over, when we are getting stripped of our rights to free speech. You're getting politicized elections that are not completely unbiased. There's definitely a lot of bias, and I just think that it's wrong. I think that Fox News it's an opinion channel. They even had to say that themselves to get out of lawsuits. They lost a lawsuit for millions of dollars because they are pushing a narrative that's people are taking as a fact, and a lot of it is just it's their opinion. Like Tucker Carlson got out of his litigation because he's proved that he's an entertainment show only. It's not his facts that he's saying. He's an entertainment personality on TV, and that's something that we all have to be aware of on both sides, because it happens on the left too. I'm not saying that it doesn't. It definitely does, but I'm not that guy. I don't think anybody understands like my whole outlook on life, and you know, you can try and put me as some kind of libtard, but I really think everybody's personality that's just owning the libs, trying to own the libs, quote unquote. I think you're missing the bigger picture. You know, it's we the people.
Yeah.
And we are the ones that make America great, man. It's us.
Yeah. Yeah. I really appreciate your phone call. I let you talk. I wanted to listen thoroughly to you. So when I listen to the replay,
well, I appreciate you, Mike.
I appreciate you as well. I do. I really do. I wanted to push back on 2 or 3 things, and then I listen to you, and I go, okay, I'm glad I didn't push back. I get to see listen to the whole story. Does that make sense? Sometimes interrupting is not good.
Absolutely.
You know,
I appreciate that, Mike. Honestly, I think that's the best thing, man. And it'll keep you from getting too worked up too, because once people start going in on these debates, you got to be able to keep the hammer, dude, and put it down on people if it's left or right, Mike. If you don't agree with them, or if they're saying stuff that could get your stream in trouble, and you should really. I mean, I really hope Bad listens to this, man. I hope your life gets better. I pray for you, man. I hope that literally you get justice for whatever happened to you and whatever the DCF and the justice system did to you and your kids. I have seen that. It didn't happen to me personally, but I have seen that with friends of mine. And luckily, I haven't had to have DCF into my life, man. But I know how crazy that stuff is, and they're known for stealing people's kids, dude. So I don't trust them one bit.
Hold on a second. I got a phone call. Please hold.
Call from.
Hello, this is ForRealWithMike. Who's calling?
Hello.
Hello, this is ForRealWithMike. Who's calling?
Hello.
Hey, how
I
you
can
doing?
hear you. Hello.
Can you hear me? You can't hear me, huh? Call back. Okay, they said they couldn't hear me. Okay, I'm gonna get off with you right now, though. I'm gonna get off right now. I probably gonna, you know, I don't, maybe they didn't hear me. It seemed like they could have. I'm gonna get off Bad. We talked for 22. Not Bad. I mean, Buster. I think you're right about Bad. Buster. Buster got a lot of things going on. We definitely have to pray and have sympathy and empathy for him with that going on with that stuff.
You Bad? You're talking about Bad?
Yeah, Bad. Yeah, I'm talking about Bad. Yeah, you're totally right when you touched on that. Yeah, I got a caller, but they couldn't hear me. Hopefully they'll call back. I'm not sure, but I'm gonna.
Well, yeah, man. I'll let you get to it, but I just wanted to say that, and I mean, I say this all the time in the chat, but you know, love wins in the end. Well, it's like literally any way you slice it, love is going to be the answer. It's going to be the way that we win, and it's the solution to all this hatred and negativity that we have in this country right now. And I hate to see people fighting and bickering over stuff that's nonsense.
Yeah, well said. You said that very well. I hope everyone listening to that as well.
All right, Mike.
All right, take care. Thank you. Bye.
All right, brother. Have a good night.
You too. Bye. Okay, here we go, guys. I got let's see what we got here. We got okay, I got the caller calling back here. Perfect timing. Let's see what's going here.
Call from.
Hello, this is ForRealWithMike. Who's calling?
Some guy who couldn't hear you, but I can hear you now.
Okay, good. What's your name and where you from?
I was just trying to get on the live stream. I don't really care.
Oh, okay.
Call from.
Red Hood.
Hello, this is ForRealWithMike. Who's calling?
Red Hood.
Red
I
Hood.
just got through looking at your stream.
Hey,
I've been on your chat for a minute looking at everything.
how you feel about it?
You know what? And my honest take on this is that, and I'll say this to say this, because not all Democrats are bad, because J.D. Vance is a moderate. Fetterman is a moderate. And there are very few others that are moderate Democrats that have stood by Trump's side and went against the radical left.
Right. You
And
said
the radical left
one
has
second.
took over.
One second. You said J.D. Vance, and who was the second one?
Fetterman.
Oh, he's a Democrat. Okay, go ahead. Yeah.
I mean, he's moderate. He's
Yes.
more reasonable than.
Yes, you're totally right. You're totally right. Go ahead.
I mean, last time I checked, because he
He's
he
more in
was
the middle.
one that
He's more than he has more sense. It seems like he does, right? Fetterman does.
yes,
Of all the Democrats, he seems like he stays consistent to the old Democratic ways. You're totally right. Totally
right.
Yeah.
And I said that to say this: a lot of these liberal, the ones that are so stuck in the indoctrination from this party that has been the longest political party before the Republicans. Because had it not been for the Civil War in 1776, there wouldn't be Juneteenth. There wouldn't be 1863 to 1865 when the Republican Nationality Committee opened. And there were black senators, I think 12 black senators and 4 white senators. If I'm not mistaken, you can correct me if I'm wrong.
I'm looking it up right now. You said black senators.
Yes.
The first black senators. I think.
Yeah, the black senators from the Republican Nationality Committee. Yes,
Yeah.
sir.
See, I think you're right. They were Republicans. I remember seeing this a long time ago. But go ahead, keep on. You're doing senator.
And had it not been for the Civil War, had it not been from the eradication of the monarchy from the other side of the pond. And I'm not going to speak on them because they have their own problems to deal with.
Yes.
We got to deal with our problems here in our own backyard. And that's what that is. And right now, that chat, right now, as you see it, is probably going off the hinges.
Yeah.
Full of liberals. And I'm about to come back to your stream once it's over with. And I'm going to hear you out.
Okay.
And my take on this, it hurts me. It hurts me to where there was a time, that moment, that we could have united. And from their side all the way to my own race of people, because I'm from St. Louis, Missouri, mind you. And they've chosen to take the victimhood route. And I feel like I'm standing alone.
Yeah. Yeah. Don't worry, it's gonna get better.
At this point,
I think in time it's gonna get better. Maybe not this generation right here, but I think it's gonna be forced to get. It's going. I believe in a couple of generations. It's gonna happen where it's gonna come to reality unless something drastically switch and changes. But I think people are getting tired. They're getting tired and frustrated with this type of behavior. I want to do a fun fact real fast as well. I looked up. We all know that Elon Musk is the first billionaire, right? He's the first billionaire. I looked it up and I figured out like how much would they, for each person. It said if you divide $1 trillion equally among all American citizens, right now we have approximately 342 million citizens in the United States. 342 million citizens. If you divide $1 trillion equally among all the American citizens, each person will receive approximately $2,924. Can you believe that? $2,924. $1 trillion. That's a lot of money, huh?
I believe that's a good, substantial amount of money, especially to those who have never had that in that full amount before.
Yeah.
It would mean a lot.
Yeah. I'm just saying this.
I'm not saying.
How about family? They say family households. They say a family of 4 citizens. If it was a family of 4, they receive $11,696. Yeah. I guess you're right though. It wouldn't be. Yeah, it's not like to you, huh? It's not like to you here. Yeah. How about this?
I've always could keep a job.
Right.
Even when I was down on my luck and had to do food stamps, but I had to see it for what it was. It's temporary assistance.
Right. How about this one here? I got another fun. I'm sorry to interrupt you. I got another fun fact. It says here, if you stack of bills, if you stack $1 trillion in $100 bills, it will stand about 678 miles high. How about that? It will go past the International Space Station in orbit to the Earth. It will go past the International Space Station, huh? Is that
in the raw? It's interesting. That's an interesting set of information to know.
Right. So yeah. So if you stack all the bills, $1 trillion into $100 bills, not $1 bills, but $100 bills, it will stand 678 miles high, reaching far past the International Space Station into Earth's orbit. That's crazy. That's how much money it is. That's how much money it is. The national debt, we all know the national debt there. Listen, that will put a major dent into it if we actually did it, right? It's approximately what, 40,000 or 40 trillion. Here it says the national debt
I
is
think by
roughly 38.
by the math that you are saying, it would bring us within by the difference from his annual FIFA loan would cover it and would have enough change to put in escrow.
Yeah.
But I've checked out something. I got a notification about Trump soon to be getting $1 trillion from Qatar.
Yeah, it was something like that. Yeah, I kind of like waited a
This
while.
will be after, I think, before the
Yeah,
19th when Iran agrees to this peace,
yeah, I saw something like that. I saw
to the
something.
ceasefire.
Yeah,
I've been keeping close tabs on everything, and I'm just glad that it went past. And a lot of mainstream medias are been lying. But I barely keep the TV on only the time when I need to know the weather. Other than that, I don't have it on because each channel has been contradicting everything.
Yeah.
And the only reason for that is that because they have gotten literally that they're not invited to receiving that information that they know that they need to, so they can be transparent
Yeah.
on the national news. And I had to remember this: a Republican president by the name of Ronald Reagan has vetoed the Transparency Act.
Yeah.
He vetoed that.
Let's see here.
He vetoed within the bill that could have been law for every news regiment to be transparent.
Who vetoed that?
Ronald Reagan.
Oh, Ronald Reagan back in.
That's
Okay, Ronald
when
Reagan.
George Bush Sr. was vice president.
Yeah, oh my
He
God.
was also had the hand of when all of a sudden that their program started in 1980 in Missouri.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that was within the beginning from the Medellin to the Contras. This was right around the time when Bill Clinton was governor of Mesa, Arkansas. But from Florida to Arkansas, it leads to there. And there couldn't be one without the other. There could have been no way that those drugs could have got here willingly unless it was okayed. When Russia gave the Sandinistas $100 million to fight against the Contras, during that time, Congress has already that they cut all funding to that particular group. Reagan and Bush felt like if Russia took over Nicaragua, they would have been too close to our country. They would have been in our backyard. I believe that they felt it was more valuable to sacrifice particular sectors of America and two races of people in America in order to save the whole country. In a sense, they sanctioned it because they turned a blind eye. I also believe that throughout this time from then to now, had it not been for them sanctions, it's been possible that there would never been walks of life that became from hustlers to glorified influencers to this day that speak on what not to do because it was already done. in that sense. Everything from then, it mattered because had it not been for this, it wouldn't be that.
Yeah. Okay, Redwood. I got like another 30 seconds. Red Hood. I'm sorry, Red Hood. I said Redwood. It's Red Hood. I'm sorry, Hood. Okay, Red Hood.
That movie from Netflix, the Harder They Fall. That was from that Netflix movie, and they said Redwood City.
Oh, okay.
Now Red Hood came from the DC comics of Batman.
Okay.
That's Jason Todd.
Okay.
Red Hood.
Okay, I got you. I like it. Okay, I got like 30 more seconds with you. Anything else you want to say before I get off and everything? We get off.
I wanted to give you props where it's due because you have been giving people from both sides chances to speak. And I think people need to govern themselves more accordingly when speaking to others, including to themselves, because we all have to see God eventually. And I don't know if there'll be a time when he decides to press that reset button, but when he does, we'll never know when the rapture comes. We'll never know because it would have already happened. All right, now you have a blessed one. I'm coming back to your stream. Just give me a minute.
Thank you. All right, I appreciate you. Call back anytime.
All right.
All right, bye.
For sure.
All right, bye.
For sure.
All right. Hey guys, once again, who am I? This is For Real with Mike. I got a number right there. Oh, no. Actually, I'm not taking any more calls. I'm going to get in the chat though. I was thinking about what can I put in this space here? I can put a lot of stuff in space, but I think if you're already doing it here, I see Texas Jane here. It says Spider herself. They did. I got Baby Turtlefish. It says Buster. It says Buster. Wait for saying that there's 1% of the population that owns slaves. Were Dixiecrats. Eric says here, baby, they were progressive and now Democrats. Red Hood, forever. I see there. I'm back, bro. I'm back. I see you there. I got something going on here. Oh, I see with the red going here. I see Long Bong. I see there's Texas Jane doesn't understand the news she watches. I don't know. Stanley, Texas Jane is pretty good. Because I got Street Party or the Riot. I'm reading the comments, guys. If you wonder what I'm doing, kind of simple here. I got President Trump winning here. That's me right here. Yeah, I got here. It says here the 1856 cannon of Charles Summer. It says was a violent attack in the U.S. Senate that pushed a deeply divided America closer to the Civil War. And May 22nd, what am I reading? This May 22nd, 1856. Pro-slavery South Carolina Democrat did it. Well, yeah. I think it was mentioned in Dixiecrats here when they switched over, and I think in 1964, 65, somewhere around there, Dixiecrats, that they say that the Republican Party switched and the Republican Party switched. That's the argument that's been presented over and over again. I got Buster Says Turtle. I see. I don't know if it is that case. I'm pretty sure both parties own slaves. Until the Civil War. I'm not sure on that one. I think it was Democrats. I think pretty much the Republican Party stopped owning slaves. Here we go. It was a line there, a free line there. It was a line there that, what's her name? Harriet Tubman. Yeah, which she had help from white people to free slaves to get to the North. It was a line there, a free zone. Yeah, here you go here, and it was white people who helped Harper that get into from the South. So it was even though it was South, it was people who lived in the South didn't agree with it. And then I see here you go. But it's very interesting though. More you does not matter. I try to think about that. I said, what happened to all those people that helped Harriet Tubman? Now their ancestors, and now people do harm to them. I imagine the person said, "Damn, I'm not gonna go there." Okay, we got this thought, but I'm not gonna go there. But I think about that sometimes. It's like, geez, I think we hate people who actually help free them. Okay, here we go here. Yeah, in multiple ways. The war and everything, the Underground World War. It wasn't black people helping black. It was white people helping black people here. I see somebody here that doesn't like to be here. Oh my gosh, I see someone that does not like to be here. Well, I think he's gonna be banned forever. Let's see. I think I can ban him. I can hide him forever. Yeah, I had him. I hid him forever. Yeah, forever here. Hey guys, once again, who am I? This is For Real with Mike. I got Myron, I got Baby Turtlefish, and I have Catherine Ashley as the mods. Who am I, guys? This is Mike with For Real. Buster, I appreciate you. Byron Reedy, I appreciate you. Hammer, if you're still there listening, I appreciate you. Everyone else, I also appreciate you as well. Who am I? I'm so glad I jumped back on the horse. I really am. I'm really debating on a lot of things here. I kind of hate that I didn't go horizontals since it looks like they reset my stream. They reset it for vertical. I should have gone. Hey, you know what, guys? I'm so happy though. God bless you. God bless everyone else. Before I get out of here, I got to do my little music thing, right? I gotta do my whole music. The Republican Party is winning. Someone said they didn't understand why the Republican Party is winning. It's because multiple things on multiple fronts here. They are actually winning on multiple levels here. It also is by default. The Democratic Party cannot get themselves together. Hopefully they can get themselves together and now they can help the president. Or just to say that's not Mike. This is Mike. To the right is right. Oh my gosh, I see there Alec Matthews as well here. Yeah, I see a lot of things here. Yeah, so read the Shelby font, forts. I see there's Civil War. It took him 30 years to write it. Wow, Ken Burns. Oh, okay. Hey guys, anyway, I really appreciate everybody. Yeah. Hey, God bless you and God bless America. Jesus Christ is King. Praise the Lord. John 3:16. John 3:16. I'm out of here. God bless you all. Correction on that. I just saw the rest of that. I want to make sure I read that. It says here it took 30 years to write it. It says Ken Burns did a film on it. Only 5% of Americans owned slaves. The Civil War was not fought over slavery. That was part of it. It was the identity. Yeah, totally right. Oh, no, I'm out. I'm sorry about that. I saw that comment. I was like, oh, I didn't read the rest of it. I should. God bless you all. I'm out.